and it won't be long till you fly away. Till you fly away. Till you fly, I'll take you out of hell.
Magic out of the back court. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.
You got 19 or 20 years playing with the Lakers.
Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Christmas tree. James, catch, fire, oh, what a block from James! 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, my! Good night! Brown, he turns the corner and just bullets in a power. Down to 3. Make somebody else beat you. 3 on the way. We got it!
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big R. Welcome back to Big R Sports. What's good, everybody? Good morning. How y'all feeling this morning, man? What's good with it? Another day, another stream. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like button on y'all way in. Shout out to everybody that's up early this morning for this Lakers talk. We're going to talk Darvin Ham today. He got major decisions ahead. I heard a lot of rumors going around about D'Lo and Gabe Vincent point guard battle going into training camp today. I see that we still need to sign another center because all that talk during this past offseason or this offseason, playing Anthony Davis at the 4 is going to go out the window. They just blowing smoke. Darvin Ham, but the front office did get him a lot of good pieces, brought back the core, from the trade deadline last year, so they can come back healthy around Bron and AD. And he's going to have a lot of decisions to make in his rotations, who his starters are, outside of, I guess, Bron, AD, and Austin. Because I read a report this morning, said that Darvin Ham is going all in on Austin Reeves, He ain't say he was going all in on Anthony Davis. He said he was going all in on Austin Reeves, So that's what we're doing. He has full confidence in Austin Reeves this year. He said he's going to be a future all-star, and he's going to put a lot of faith in him as our starting two guard, right? So that's what we're doing. No, I ain't going to do that to Austin Reeves. Shout out to Austin Reeves, though, man. Hey, but I quote Darvin Ham, I'm quoting Darvin Ham here. He said, I'm putting it on record right now. Austin Reeves will be an all-star at some point soon. I think what you saw with him being invited to be a part of the World Cup team is the first step in that direction. Everything you saw him do last year, the kid is a flat-out competitor, one of the greatest human beings you could ever be around. Always fun, keep things simple, but yet works at his craft. He is fearless in the biggest moments, and my plan is to continue to feature him. He's our starting two guard, and I think there's a lot more levels he's going to get to before it's all said and done. He'll be an all-star and a world champion with me in a room with him. So that's Darvin Ham quote on Austin Reeves. This is the part of Darvin Ham I kind of like. He's very inspiring to his players. He sets an example or a role that he wants them to fulfill, and gives the players something to fight for, something to go after, So Austin Reeves has that potential. So the coach is just nurturing that potential. I get it, So Austin Reeves, man, gonna be big next year. Topic 2, Brian's back. Y'all seen him at the ESPY saying that, y'all know I was coming back. I ain't ever think dude was ever gonna retire, right? It's crazy that the first time dude even talk about it, which is what he said during the ESPY speech, was like, man, the first time I talk about it, everybody think I'm finna retire. But he said he actually was thinking about it for a few years. This was just the first time he actually spoke on it, And like he said, until he can't get the game no more, he gonna keep playing. So that means Brian gonna be playing for a minute, y'all. So y'all better sit back and get ready. But y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to the gang, to the artillery gang, man. Shout out to everybody listening. Get them likes up. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. If you're not a member of artillery gang, become a member. We got light artillery, medium artillery, and heavy artillery. Hit that join button next to the subscribe button. And also, guys, hit the bell button. I gotta start telling y'all to hit the bell notification button so you don't miss any streams. So you get the notification as soon as Big Art Sports go live. So make sure you hit the bell button too and get the notifications as well. Let me say what's up to everybody. Nicholas Brown in the building. What up, Nicholas Brown, man? The hardest working moderator on YouTube, man. Appreciate you, bro. Real talk. Let me see. Go James in the building. Chris Sims. What it do, man? Guy first in the building, man. Good morning, man. What's good with it? He said, I know it's hot as in the boot. Oh, yeah. You talking about Chris? Yeah, he's always hot down there. Laker fan for life. What's good with it, man? Takeable Pond in the building. What up, Takeable? What's good with it? He said Austin Reeves' talent hand will get him to that level. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? If it's what he did last year, how he contributed to the team, then I'm all for it, Dante, what's good with it, man? He said, what's good, big dog, big R, let's go. And hit that like button for your big dog. Big facts, Dante. Hit that like button, y'all. Yes, sir. FBA Unloaded, man. What's good with it, bro? David C in the building, man. What up, David C? What's cracking, gang? One Cool P in the building. Good morning, One Cool P. What it do? Yeah, she in the Midwest. So I guess it's not morning no more. It's 12:41. So good afternoon, everybody. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Adam Michael Hurd in the building. What's good with it, man? 9,000 in the building. What up, man? What's good with it? Let's go. Jay Lou in the building. What up, Jay Lou? What's good with it, bro? Chris Sims say he was just listening to that FYF string. Keep cooking these JDRs out here, bro. Oh, yeah, big facts, man. Y'all know what y'all boy can do. You know. I know how I get down. I don't be playing. Yes, sir. What else we got up in here? Yeah, my fault, Chris, bro. I know I got 7 different intros, man, but I know the ads pop up as soon as my stream pop up, so I try to give people time to sit through the ads and go through the ads and make sure, you know what I'm saying. Then I'll start the show. Just make sure everybody get in here. You know, I figured, and then like when I was doing my research when I started my channel, they said the intros will normally last anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes anyway, for that reason. But I know they long, but it's all good. Takeable Pine say, I hope Austin Reeves turn into an all-star. I do too, man. I do too. Because I think Austin Reeves is going to be our third option coming into this year. That's one of my biggest concerns about D'Lo. Like, I think D'Lo might. I hope the ball hog in him don't show up next year, but that's his game. And if he's good, he's good, and if he's bad, he's bad. But I would rather for that role to be more so Austin Reeves coming up, because you got to think when D'Lo came here during the trade deadline, he was our third option. Austin Reeves just had a better run than him and ascended after the trade deadline because we got rid of Russ. That's just facts. Yes, sir. Yeah, big facts table, man. Against the Nuggets, he averaged 22. Yes, sir. He said probably got to fire him before Williams retire. Come on, like a fan for life, bro. You got to be a little more positive than that, man. Said Brian going to Atlanta soon after this year. Brian will be in Atlanta Hawk. No, sir. Brian is going to retire a Laker. You heard it here first, bro. You know, as much as he do want to play with his son like a fan for life, it is what it is, bro. He probably want to play on the court, and I think he'll settle for that. And I think that's probably if him and his son come to some kind of, I guess, compromise, he'd be like, man, just you can stay with the Lakers. I'm going to get drafted right, man. We can just have all those ceremonies on the court playing against each other. You know? Because I heard people say that they want him to be on the team with him so he can kind of like coach him and show him the ropes and stuff like that. But, I mean, he can do that from afar. What up, DJ Gemini? What's good with it, man? I don't know, Allen, man. Christian Woods is biding his time, bro. We ain't gonna know nothing about Christian Woods for a while, bro. Andrew, what's good with it, man? Salute. Every unloader said, man, we need to be more of a D'Lo needs to be more of a playmaker this year. Exactly. I don't know if we can get that out of D'Lo. If we can get that out of D'Lo, that'd be great, bro. Because he has the skills to be a good playmaker. That's why his mental kind of get on my nerves sometimes, because I know he's more of a scoring point guard. He be trying to get buckets, and he loves shooting threes, you know. And Darvin Ham encourages him to shoot all the time. So I don't know. That's why this stream is primarily about Darvin Ham, because he's gonna have to take a different approach with different players, especially D'Lo. You're gonna have to come in with D'Lo and tell him to be more of a facilitator. You know, he's gonna have to come in and tell these wings, hey, this is the year that we're going to get Brian Buku rest. So we need y'all to step up. It's the reason why we signed all these 6'7", 6'8" players, you know. And we didn't sign nobody to get AD a rest. So I think this means this might be a changing of the key or the passing of the key, or however y'all put it, you know, for Brian, just to see if he can sit back a little bit, enjoy year 21 while we still winning games, come in, do his thing, play about 30 minutes a game. Because 30 minutes a game for Brian to be good, because he do love to play. If he says he's healthy, he's going to play no matter what. So this is just our preference. But Brian should play about 30 minutes a game, and Brian should actually accept that. But in reality, I think Brian, because he love to play, he gonna be healthy coming in next year. He gonna play like 35 minutes a game. That's gonna be the compromise. Watch. Since he would taking a long time, like he a superstar. Nah, he just waiting to see how it unfolds more. Because you got to think, man, Dame might still get traded, open up another roster spot for another team where he could fit and get a little more money. There's teams out there who's still available for the mid-level exception and for the taxpayer exception, and it's all more than what we can offer. So, but as the reports state, all he's getting right now is vet minimums. So he's waiting for the environment to shake out a little bit. Hunter Jules, what's good with it? How you doing? He said, hey, Woods is taking long because he wants a bigger contract. It's his ego. Maybe he could be an ego hunter, but he could just be waiting for a better opportunity to make more money. You know, ain't nothing wrong with it. He need to come to the Lakers though if you want to win a championship. But we can get into that too, because is his fit worth it, or is another fit like a Bismack Biyombo worth going, or a Tristan Thompson to the point where it ain't even worth it dealing with an adjustment that Darvin Ham, another adjustment, another decision Darvin Ham would have to make if we was to sign Christian Wood. That's a good topic, Hunter. I'm going to ask the guys when they come up here. Because, man, Christian Wood, everybody can use 17 and 8, on their team. But is he willing to make the adjustment to be more productive in other ways? Maybe he ain't got to be the scorer all the time. Maybe he ain't got to take as many shots. Maybe he do a little more of the dirty work. Is he willing to make those adjustments? And you saying Hunter, that's a no because of his ego. Weebay in the building. What up, Weebay? What's good with it, man? Ryan in the building. What up, Ryan? What's good with it, man? He said about 26, Big Art. I heard that. Yeah. They ain't go to the Heat. I ain't worried about that, man. We can beat them easy. CL in the building, man. What's good, CL? What's good with it, bro? Yes, sir. Nah, niggas got slides, That's what we do here. Return of the King. So that's why I preface this one first. Because, because Brian mentioned his ultimate end of his career, his mortality, his basketball mortality. Everybody thought he was going to retire, right? But he never said he was. He just said he had some things to think about. But as we've seen at the ESPYs, it's return of the king, right? What does that mean for Darvin Ham? That means that he's solidified. Brian's coming back and something else he ain't got to worry about. So now he can implement his plan on how many minutes LeBron play, whether LeBron play the 3 or the 4. Because if LeBron plays less minutes, y'all, he definitely could play the 3. I get y'all concerns about defense, right? But if it's a fresh LeBron, he plays less minutes, he can definitely play good enough defense to start at the 3. Rob Pelinka is quoted as saying that he want to see Jackson Hayes and Anthony Davis play next to each other. Only way he going to see that is to move Brian to the 3. And I'm all for it. I ain't got no problem playing 2 bigs. He should have been doing that, right? So the other room I heard about, and this is a little bit speculation, but there's some solid rumors behind it. Gabe Vincent can push D'Lo and take his starting job in training camp. And if he has a good preseason and if he looks better with the team, they saying Gabe Vincent can start. I'm not really a fan of that because I think that what Gabe Vincent does, his dynamic, would be perfect in the Dennis Schroeder role. And D'Lo is a better player than him right now. I got to see it. I got to see it from Gabe Vincent, man. I got to see it for another year. Dude was a hot, fresh out the pan kind of guy. Just had his, you know what I'm saying? Just had his moments this past year. And that's why I pulled up his stats. I know it's in Espanol, but it's still, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get the point. Regular season, dude only averaged 9 points a game, bro. Only shot 40% from the field and shot 33% from three in the regular season. That's why I don't think he's going to be a starter. In the playoffs, he did better, of course. 14 points a game, 42% from the field, 41% from three. He did better in the playoffs. He was definitely there, showed up. And NBA Finals, he took off, you know what I'm saying? 21 points a game, shot crazy 58%, shot crazy 56% from three. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So that's what we're going to get into next. After that, D-Lo or Gabe Vincent, who you got? And then we're going to get into the love, man, that Darvin Ham has for his guards, bro. Darvin Ham love his guards, bro. Like I said, in this 4-out, 1-in offense that we have here in LA, he definitely put all his energy and effort and his love and attention and affection into his guards because that's who run his offense. You know? It's almost like a head coach in the NFL who loves his quarterback, just in love with his quarterback, gonna give everything, don't even care about the rest of the team. As long as he got a quarterback, he good, right? So Austin Reeves, man, as much as I like Austin Reeves, bro, I don't want to take away from the big picture of what we need to do this year if we ever going to win another championship, right? So we ever going to win another championship, you know, Anthony Davis going to have to be the center of attention, right? So with that segment, when I bring the people up here, I want people to tell me who they think should be the number one option, the number two option, and the number three option. All right. Or 4 and 5, it don't matter. Give me your order of who should be offensively and defensively, period. Or if you do it separate, 1, 2, and 3. All right. So before I drop this link, I'm going to say Anthony Davis should be our number one offense, followed by Brian, followed by Austin Reeves. And that's on both sides of the ball. You hear me? Big facts table. That's what I think too, man. 1, 2, and 3. And it should be that simple, bro. And D-Lo should buy in. Gabe Vincent should buy in. Torian Prince should buy in. Brewery should buy in. Darvin Ham should definitely buy in. But I'm just talking about the players on the court and how we going to play this year on the court. All them players should buy into that order. Hunter say Ham loves his three small guards. He do. And shout out to Rob Pelinka for kind of fixing that problem because he can play three guards now and they are going to be 6'6", 6'7", except Gabe Vincent, of course. I think D-Lo 6'4", 6'5", something like that. What up, Greed? What's good with it, man? What up, Chris Jones in the building? What up, Chris? Let's go. I know, man. I know a lot of y'all don't like Ham, bro. He said, nah, Brian should be the third or the fourth or else he's going to be tired. No, I don't, man, because I think that what he can do, facilitate on the court as good as Brian can do, Chris Jones, I think that in them 30 minutes, he can get his rest and not be tired, right? But his activity on the court as far as scoring, he can calm that down a little bit now because he got the record. He don't have to average 30. This is presumably Anthony Davis and LeBron stays healthy all year. He don't have to turn it up, right? If Anthony Davis is out, Anthony Davis don't have to turn it up if Bron is out. So we should get more of a feel of them playing together this year to the point where LeBron can just, you know what I'm saying, we can see more of that pick and roll with them too. We can see more of them, LeBron just setting them up perfectly or making sure he's the one that the offense is going through, like in 2020. Anthony Davis should definitely average more points than LeBron James this year. Big facts. I definitely agree with that. JJ in the building. What up, JJ? What's good with it? He said D-Lo is going to buy in. Is Darvin Ham going to buy in? I think Darvin Ham is going to buy in because all signs point to that. When you get messages from up above, which I think that message that Rob Pelinka said at the Summer League game about playing 4, 80 more at the 4, playing them at the 4, and seeing Jackson Hayes and Anthony Davis play together. I think that was a message sent from the top. You know what I'm saying? So if Darvin Ham listen, that'd be awesome. That'll work. But if he don't, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we might be on that DJ Killer train and be like, get up out of here, pimpin'. What up, my nigga Bang in the building? Shout out to Bang Sports and Entertainment, man. Y'all know what it is, what it do. Y'all ain't already sub, go sub to my nigga Bang. Sports and Entertainment. Great content. LeBron James content. Laker content. You know, sports and entertainment. Y'all see it in the title. He said LeBron should average more than 89 because the only reason, my nigga, he's been averaging more than him is because at different points of the season, Anthony Davis has been out, right? The 1 year that they both been healthy, the whole year, Anthony Davis averaged a point more than LeBron. And that's exactly how it was supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to feel. And that's exactly what we need to get back to. LeBron averaged 10.2 assists that year. So he needs to get back to, you know what I'm saying, distributing the ball, making sure that the players are available there. You know? Yeah, 1 point. Well, I don't care how much more it is, my nigga. it could be 0.7 points, my G. You know, hey, as long as it's more, because I know that's who the offense is going through, right? That's what it is. That's what it do. And with Anthony Davis being made more, given more responsibilities on that end, you guys will get the aggression that y'all want, the consistency y'all want, because he gonna play defense regardless. So I just hope they buy in, man. I really hope they buy in. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that's my point. If he don't carry, it's a wrap, you know. And if Brian carry, y'all gonna make it like if Brian carry, it's gonna be a detriment. So Darvin Ham needs to go ahead and implement what he needs to do with his guard loving self. Gabe Vincent, D-Lo. Yeah, I'm going with D-Lo, y'all. Real talk. And it's the return of the king. What up, Zero? What's good with the player? He said, I want to see more triple doubles, LeBron. Or I do too, man, because that LeBron is dangerous, bro. That LeBron is dangerous, bro. That LeBron was stupid good, bro. He had the chances to throw oops, not just to Anthony Davis or get him involved in pick and rolls or in transition. I remember the plays he used to make with JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard in transition. Pick and rolls, live threats, you know? It's just it was more dynamic with Anthony Davis because he was more featured in offense. But we had them options. Depending on what center we sign, man, we gonna have them options again, man. I like the dynamic Jackson Hayes brings to this team. It's gonna be exciting. And I think that's another way Brian and D'Lo can get back to be more facilitating ball handlers than just scoring ball handlers. Said Brian needs to be on that block, giving the Lakers 40. I would say that's fine. If that's what they wanted to do late in games, I would be cool with that, right? I would be cool with putting either one of them on the block late in games. As far as just the flow of the game, the consistency of the games, regular season, game in, game out, I gotta see that, you know what I'm saying, when Brian is going to get his rest and going to get his chill pill, that ain't got nothing to do with y'all saying he's going to get 40, right? So I know everybody want Brian to only play 30 minutes, man. Use them 30 minutes to be more of a facilitator, get your team involved, bro. You know, Brian should only take 4 threes a game, man, 1 each quarter. Kenneth Harris in the building, man. What's good with it? He said, Lego Lakers, we going back to the NBA Western Conference Finals. Man, no cap, let's F and go. Big facts. We going back. Y'all already know. We ain't going to win. We just going to win. Yeah. He said, it's really, oh yeah, Chris, it is how it is. Currently 98 degrees on my computer. So yeah, it's hot in St. Louis today, man. He said, I don't trust him neither. Yeah, it's not about trust. You know what I'm saying? It's about game plan and activity. At all. Let me drop my link real quick, man. Because, yeah, triple-double LeBron needs to come back full effect, bro. Be more running the offense. He said, I just hope the team can avoid significant injuries during the season. I'm tired of AD and LeBron missing half the games every season. They did better this year. They both did better at it this year. I will give them credit for that, right? But them playing together is another dynamic that we need to take into account because of this past year, I give them exception for that one because they was both lesser games. But the 2 previous years, man, consistently them on the court together is something that we got to look forward to. So I can't wait for that. Oh yeah, you know he trolling. He said Bryant definitely gonna average 23s a game. Come on, Chris Jones. No, he's not, bro. I think a lot of those shots was out of necessity, bro. Real talk. Because if his foot was injured like that when he came back and he was still hurt, a lot of them threes was out of necessity. Because before the foot injury, bro, Brown was Brown was still that nigga for real. So we're gonna get back to that Brian, right? So we're gonna get back to a Brian who will score and facilitate when he wants to. He's gonna be healthy, you know. AD gonna be healthy. So we're gonna come into a season with a healthy team as far as I'm seeing. I even seen Max Christie injury was just day to day with his hip injury. So he definitely coming back is gonna be on point. He said, and Ham sucks at making coaching adjustments. He's not a critical thinker. Coaches can run circles around his dumb ass. I heard that, man. He can. But another with a year of experience, second year, you're going to have more experience. I don't think he's going to be the same coach he was the year before. If that's the case, whew, we screwed anyway. I ain't going to jinx it, JJ, man. I just think, man, we put a good team together. And I'm always excited when we can go into a season healthy, training camp, a full training camp. I still have the same excitement I had when we at the trade deadline when everybody was like, man, I can't wait till we get a full off season with this team, full training camp, right? And that was it with that team. That's not even counting the additions we made in free agency, draft. Let's see if, you know what I'm saying, Colin Castleton get minutes or get some roster time, which I doubt. But we definitely gonna see. It's in the playoffs, maybe, bro. Do you realize how much energy that takes dribbling makes you tired? Hey, man, you know what, Chris Jones, bro? I think you a little might be an undercover Brian hater, bro. Because as much stuff as y'all say make dude tired, right? Y'all would never say that him playing a power forward makes him tired. You know what I'm saying? Too, banging with players like Joker because he got to be switched out because he a forward. You know, hey, you know what? There's no hate today. No hate today. It's gonna be all love in the fields, you know. All I'm saying, bro, is that Brian gonna get tired out regardless. It's about the minutes he played and the role he playing. I think facilitating is a far lighter load on Brian than it is playing a four on the defensive end, having to guard bigs, especially when we run into bigs who are like the team's best bigs at the 4 or the 5. I look at the front court as playing the front court, playing positions together. So Brian gonna have to bang with 4s and 5s all year. Nah, I would much rather him go back to the 3, playing more of a point forward at the 3. That way, you know, he going against smaller players on defense that if he is out there on the perimeter, I would much rather him just be running around dribbling than go ahead and just having to bang with the power forwards and the centers of the world, y'all. We got to get away from that. But not playing point guard, bro. Not like he was in 2020. I'm not saying that. I'm saying more of what we seen before 2020, when he was more so of a ball handler, facilitator, still scoring. I'm not saying don't score, dude. What I'm saying is that be more active, getting your other teammates involved as a way of getting rest. You don't have to score every time down. You don't have to shoot that 3 every time down. Darvin Ham don't have to set up ISO plays for dude like that all the time. Get an offense going together to the point where he know what to do. Get his players involved, whether it's his chance to score, hitting open, you know what I'm saying, 3-point shooters like D'Lo or Torian Prince or Austin, or when is it time to get Austin time to get cooked like he used to do for Kyrie back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He could take this year real smooth, like And if he's going to take a step back, these are ways that he can take a step back without actually taking a step back, if y'all get my point. Because it's going to be a minutes reduction, not a production reduction, just a minutes reduction. And this role going to have to change a little bit if he wants to really get to the playoffs healthy and get the most he can out of this team. He said, I agree. I'd rather see Bron at the 3 slashing the passing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, J. Lou, you got blocked. What happened, bro? What up, Kadarius Reed in the building, man? What's good with it, bro? Let me go back and read a couple of my new comments, man. Yes, sir. He said Bron needs to go back to the 3 and just run the offense at times. That's all I'm saying, J. Lou. Real talk. Because that Bron is dynamic still. And I think that's how we want dude to kind of ease his way to the end of his career anyway, you know. That's how we actually give Anthony Davis the proverbial keys, you know what I'm saying? Bron got to give them to him in the form of passing the ball to him. Big facts. Yeah, man, Bron got another year, man. Just another year. I think, man, this year, we win a title this year, I think he done. And if not, I think he got one more year. He just gonna go out ceremoniously without like the expectations of winning the title in his last year as a Laker. Play on the court twice or 2 or 3 times, depending on where his son get drafted, and go ahead and call it a wraps, man. It's gonna be the ESPYs announcement in 2025. He said, I don't know him playing the 3 is an option, honestly. He might play list 2 minutes a quarter at that position, and Bron went scoring mode because he couldn't trust anyone on that team last season. I don't really agree with that, bro. I think he went scoring mode because at first Anthony Davis got hurt, right? So anybody has to pick up the scoring mode, Cordarius, when you missing 26 points a game. So yeah, our next best player is going to go out. That's why when Bron went out later in the season after the All-Star break, Anthony Davis scoring went up to the 30s. You know what I'm saying? Because we were missing 28 points a game, 29 points a game from Bron. So that happens. That's always happened in the history of the NBA. So that's not shocking. He said Lakers should play the same way they got them to the Western Conference Finals. That's a great point, Takeable. I agree with slight modifications because what got us to the Western Conference Finals is our guards like D'Lo that y'all don't like now being primarily scoring and Bron primarily shooting threes. Of course, doing their thing. On defense, though, AD primarily a defender. That's his role. Getting rebounds, setting picks, you know what I'm saying? Playing elite defense. That it could work. But I think what will win us a chip if they gave Anthony Davis that scoring role and that defensive role. Because with everybody else, it's going to be scoring anyway. I just think that'll make us more dynamic and put us over the top. And not put him in just in the pigeonhole dude and put him in the box. He's the best two-way player in the league. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to reduce him to a use of Nurkic. That's just stupid to me. Said Bron hitting that 40K points next this year. Yeah, and he could do it at ease too because he only need like 1,300 points. He could do it at ease. So 25, I'm guessing 25, 24, 25 points from Bron. I'm guessing 26, 27 points for Anthony Davis this year. And I'm guessing probably around 17 points for Austin Reeves for the whole year. We'll probably have D'Lo somewhere around 13, 14 if he gets that role back being a facilitator. If Rui don't come in and just try to get his issue off every game, he's going to be around the same 14, 15 points a game coming off the bench, being our 6th man of the year candidate. And that's a dynamic team. That's a great team. Kevin Grissom in the building was good. He said, also, I hope we move on from waiting for C. Wood. Screw that dude. Let's go after Biyombo or even stupid-ass Willie Cauley-Stein or even Hassan Whiteside. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, Kevin, because the question I asked earlier in the stream is that are we going to have it where we're going to his dynamic, what Christian Wood can bring to the team, right? Is it worth waiting for? Because it's just going to be another adjustment, role adjustment, roster adjustment for Darvin Ham to make. And I don't know how much confidence we got in him to make those kind of decisions. That's why I think sometimes players don't get played because he don't even want to make them decisions because he loves his guards so much. Is another big like Bismack Biyombo is just what we need. Just throw him in there because Darvin Ham ain't gonna play him no way, and it's a simpler decision for him. So I get that Kevin, real talk. So I don't know. That's another decision Darvin Ham is gonna have to make. Big facts, niggas around. Get them likes up throughout the stream. Hit the like button for your boy and turn on the notification bell. If you haven't turned on your notification bell yet, hit the like button for your boy. Kate Lawson said, I hope LeBron and AD play during the preseason to give the start lineup a test run. I do too. I think they are. I think that the preseason, the training camp is going to tell a lot this year. And I can't wait. Slick 340 in the building, man. What's good with it, Slick? Yes, sir. He said D-Lo, Breeze, Brian, 80, and Hayes. That's my lineup. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me, you know what I'm saying, confident that Rob Pelinka would just bring in somebody like a Tristan Thompson or Bismack Biyombo. Somebody, probably Bismack, somebody who can play limited minutes. Because if that's his start lineup, J. Lou, I'm all for that. That's my start lineup. Because I would love to bring somebody in, even if it is Tristan Thompson, just to give him a run throughout the year. Because he ain't old. He can play. Give him 10 to 12 minutes a game behind Hayes. Because Anthony Davis will still be playing at the center when Jackson Hayes is off the court. Tristan Thompson can play when Anthony Davis need a rest. And then you got your Ruries of the world at the 4. It's perfect. But, hey, you bring in Christian Wood, you have to go a whole different route. So I don't know if the Lakers really should make that decision or not. We go with a big who can score more, or we go with a big who can do the dirty work more. I'm always gonna pick dirty work more. Because I mean, scoring we don't really need scoring, and that's real talk, especially from our front court. Anybody scoring in our front court should be putbacks. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, easy lob threats, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But if your name ain't Anthony Davis, all you should be doing is being a dunker spot, waiting to catch your oops, waiting to get the offensive rebound, waiting to clean up the glass, stuff like that, the dirty work. I don't think Christian Wood can do that. Or it's good. I don't even think that's a role that he should be able to play for real. He said if Christian Wood on the team, it'll be D'Lo Breeze, Brian, 80, and Wood. I know. And that to me, that's, man. It moves Brian back to the 3 still, and it is another big. But that's not the kind of, when we say we need another big, it's not the big that we be talking about. But Elbow, what's good with it, man? He said we get Woods, 80 will still have to play the 5, so how that save AD? It saves AD very little because if Christian Wood does come in and do some of the dirty work, like get rebounds and stuff like that, help him out on the glass, help him out with setting picks. So where Anthony Davis is the cutter now, instead of, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Davis setting the picks, and we got people like Vanderbilt cutting, stuff like that. It can make the offense way more dynamic for LeBron if he does decide to be more of a facilitator this year. So I could see it working but I don't know how sure I am of Christian Wood coming in and doing those roles that we need. Bismack Biyombo and Tristan Thompson, yeah, they go out there and set picks for niggas all day and love doing it. Christian Wood might not love doing it. What up, Kicker, man? What's good with it? What up, Rob? What's good with it, man? Who else we got up in here? My nigga Sturdy in the building. What up, Sturdy? What's good with it, bro? FBA Unloaded was good. I know I probably said what's up already. He said, I'm confused why people want a center like Biyombo. I don't mean that as an insult, but it just doesn't make much sense to me because he does the dirty work. If you remember the start of that Denver Nuggets series, Cordarius, the Denver Nuggets just outworked us on that side of the ball. If that's a phrase, that's the dirty work I'm saying about. You know, just out there with offensive rebounds and rebounds in general, and just having somebody who can fight in the paint, right? So, and then playing another big, you know what the options are when we're going against a team like that. You got to throw multiple bigs out there. I mean, and I agree with that too. Tristan Thompson will be fine, but I think they could do about the same thing. They do about the same thing. So if you want to play somebody with a little more experience playing, I would go with Biombo. But if you want to get somebody who just got more team experience and winning championships and stuff like that, I would definitely go with somebody like Tristan Thompson. If you're really trying to, like, if you have a plan, if you have like a solution for Christian Wood, then I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's more talented than them two previous players. The role, it'll be like Russell Westbrook. We'll have to change his role. And I don't know how much he'll buy into that. He said, I'm starting 80 at the 5 and go to two big lineups here and there. And that's what we'll get. If the lineup stays pat and we go with somebody like a Colin Castleton or Tristan Thompson, that's what we'll get. I agree with that. He said, bring Myers Leonard in as a stretch big. I think he's done. I don't think he's going to get a shot no more. But if he didn't have no issues, I'd definitely be down with it. Shout out to my nigga DJ, man. What up, Lakers in 5 in the building? Salute, brother. Y'all go sub the Lakers in 5 right now. The Lakers in 5, man. Fire content, Laker content, man. We talk about it all season, off season. We're going to have to get y'all through the off season. That's what we do, man. We're going to get all y'all Laker fans, Bron fans, NBA fans, basketball fans. We're going to get y'all through the off season, man. Slowly but surely, man. We got about a month and a half until training camp. So 2 months to training camp. So let's go. Matter of fact, he said, I never said I wanted a bruiser. I don't think we need a bruiser. I think we're viewing the Denver solution wrong. Hey, but the dirty work, though, can be effective for every team. It's just those were our inefficiencies during that series, right? Anthony Davis, I will give you an example. Against Golden State, Anthony Davis did it all by himself, so to speak, right? As far as rebounding, bullying the paint, controlling the paint, you know what I'm saying? He dominated the paint, right? That's what his role was. His role wasn't to score 30 points a game and get us all the buckets, even though he did a couple games that series, especially game 1 when he had like 32 and 22 or something like that. But somebody else who can ease him off of that a little bit, right? So he can put more consistency in his offense. That'll solve the problem that a lot of people say that they have with Anthony Davis as far as he's inconsistent. That'll make him more consistent offensively, right? Because his defense is going to be there no matter what. So instead of Anthony Davis sometimes focusing on defense in the game because he feel like that's what he needs to do to win him that game, where he only have 10 shot attempts, 8 shot attempts, more so consistently he should have 15 plus shot attempts, closer to 20 per game. And that'll fix the inconsistency problem that some of these people have with him. What up, Dolph? What's good with it, my G? King Dolph in the building. What's popping, my nigga? What it do? He said Ham needs to shore up that crap. We do need another big, bro. And I'm kind of curious because when I was listening to Lakers Nation today this morning, I heard Trev say that we might sign 2 bigs. And that'd be smart because signing 2 bigs just in case one don't work out. If you signing somebody just where we sign a Tristan Thompson and a Christian Wood, all right? Whatever role we need that specific game, we could play him as a backup big. That'll give us the option to start Jackson Hayes every game. Because say we playing a team like Denver, we can go with Tristan Thompson as our backup big. Let's say we playing a team like Phoenix, we can go with Christian Wood as our backup big for that game. So it'll be a crazy dynamic. It definitely would be. But that's the way that'll work. He said the key for the Lakers this season will be implementing better overall defense. Teams have no fear of the Lakers' offensive ability, and why should they? I'm gonna have to disagree with that. The team with two I'm gonna say top 8 defenders, right, in the league, Anthony Davis and Vanderbilt, inside, outside, perimeter, and interior defenders, and just the kind of defense we played in the playoffs, yeah, we're definitely to be feared on the defensive end of the ball. And I think because we have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, we're feared on the offensive side of the ball too. The one thing that will put us over the top fear wise is that these shooters we got hit shots this year, right? When AD get double teamed, break down the defense, pass the ball, niggas hit their shots. When Brian James going downhill, break down the defense, hitting people in the corner, we gotta have them make them shots. That's why Vando is so important, and that's why Vando might lose his spot because he can't hit them damn corner threes. He said Brian is ridiculous on 2K Unlimited stats. Hey, I seen that too, man. But his rating gonna be high until he retire, bro. That's just what 2K do. He said, I'm done with this heat. I'm trying to go outside. Nah, bro. Oh, it's an AC day. I can't go nowhere, no way. It's all good though. He said, I didn't say were we slow to stop Jokic. I said they could have used the power forward center to contain Jokic instead of scoring 30 points, make him work for every point he get. Yeah, that's what I said. It's just why not? We got 2 roster spots. Why not sign 2 centers? You feel me? Let me go ahead and drop this link for y'all, man. We get cracking on these topics, man. Good start, good start. Darvin Ham will have to make a decision, man. I don't even think this is one of them, though. I don't think D-Lo or Gabe Vincent is one of them at all. I think this just might be something to pay attention to in training camp. It might be something to pay attention to during the season, too, as well. Because if D-Lo come out shaky and not what we think he is or what he should be, I think D-Lo should definitely, be able to have a role change. I wouldn't say D-Lo is to the point where he's untouchable like Austin is. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo's spot can definitely move throughout the rotation. What up, CL? What up, DJ Killer? What's up, y'all?
What's good, fellas?
What's up, Art? What's up, Killer?
What's good,
Yeah.
y'all?
What's good, brother?
Another day, bro. About to get it in real quick, man. We got just Darvin Ham. I'm gonna start with you, CL. CL. What up, David? See what's good with it, Pippin?
What up? What's good?
What's cracking, man?
What up, my brother Dave?
Now,
What up, CL?
Darvin Ham got a lot of decisions, man. We talked about it throughout it this week a little bit, Dave, CL. We got a lot of decisions Darvin Ham has to make, man, between another big coming on the roster playing AD at the 4 and committing to it. Whether it's playing Brian at the 3 and committing to it. Whether it's D-Lo committing to D-Lo over Gabe Vincent, even though Gabe Vincent might be a little more consistent than him. What do you think about what do you think is Darvin Ham's biggest decision he will have to make this offseason?
The amount of time he played a legitimate center at center, because I know his attitude towards basketball is to play small, but the betterment of this team and for Anthony Davis is to play more centers and be bigger. I think that's going to conserve his energy and make him an overall better basketball player. It don't matter on the defensive end; it matters on the offensive end. And I agree with you that we got to put LeBron as sort of a small ball moment, or in the fact that he should play more point guard and do that with only 30 minutes a game, 35 at best. 'Cause like you said, our Braun loved to play. I think that's better for the team, and I know that's better for Anthony Davis because we all agree, if you're an Anthony Davis fan or not, in order for the Lakers to win a championship, it's got to go through Anthony Davis, not LeBron James this time. And you got to get the ball You got to make them comfortable, and what makes them comfortable, and there ain't nothing wrong with this because that's what he is to put
Hey,
him at the power forward position.
CL, let me interrupt you 1 second, bro.
Uh-huh.
Kevin Grissom, bro. Ruri did not contain Joker
No, he didn't.
in the Western Conference Finals, bro. The best person who played defense on Joker, bro, to what it's worth, was Anthony Davis, bro. Go back and look at the film, Kevin. Man, we can argue about it later, bro. This dude said Rui contained Joker, but go ahead, see. I had to laugh real quick at that, bro.
Yeah, and D'Lo is an X factor. I'm not. I'm wiping away what happened in the playoffs because if D'Lo play well, we know how D'Lo can play. The Lakers are the prohibitive favorites to win the championship, man. He showed moments of it. I just think he outthink himself in playoffs, man. He don't have to do that on this team with these players. If D'Lo you struggling offensively shooting the ball, you look for the big man. You look for LeBron, man. You'll be fine, and hopefully you can hit open shots. All our guards and forwards to an extent, all they got to do is hit open shots, man. The offense is gonna come to you. You still got to double team Anthony Davis. Still got to double team LeBron James. They got to give something up. So again, man, I'm very excited about this year. We all are. I remember last year we were like, yeah, because of Westbrook, but we all excited. We don't want to say it, but I think we all can agree that the Lakers in the West, to me, is as it stands now, are the prohibitive favorites to go to the championship.
I heard that, CL. So you said that you, in your opinion, the Lakers are the favorite to win the championship this year, and the most important thing to do is make sure that we play another big to make sure that we not leaving Anthony Davis out there on the island by himself. Like
Yeah,
Chris Jones said, we got to make Anthony Davis comfortable in the offense this year. And I think the biggest responsibility outside of coaching for that CL is probably going to be D'Lo, man. If he's going to be our star point
yeah,
guard, man,
yeah.
he needs to be the catalyst of that.
Right. See, we know what D'Lo can do, man. We ain't hating on the brother. We know the dude is he's second pick in the draft. And when he on his game, ain't many can mess with him, man. When he doing that whole offensive repertoire, floaters and shooting threes and little dishing here and just being real, as y'all say, swaggy with it. The
Mm.
dude's very good, man. And Austin Reeves is another de facto maybe all star. I mean, y'all. I know we harbor a little prejudice to Austin for his skin color, but he showed some signs last year against some big time opponents, man. And he's getting better every year. So I would like to ask the panel this: if Austin Reeves gets better from last year, what is that? Is that an all star? Very good player.
Nah, that's just a very good player. Not
Yeah,
all
okay, then okay, but that's very helpful on what we need to do, bro.
all star, like an all star. Like even at his best, like in the playoffs, he was at his best. But like as an all star, say he did his best after the All Star break, 2023 All Star break. He was 17 points a game, 5 assists, shot 52% from the field and 44% from three. He, I think that's his ceiling for all year coming up this year. That's what I. This is what I want from him all the next year. I don't think he'll be an all star with these numbers, but I think he will be everything we need him to be in like you know championship type stuff. If he puts up these kind of numbers next year, yes sir. I appreciate that, Sia. That was a good take, bro. I'm gonna get the DJ Killer, man. What up, DJ? What's good with it, bro?
What's good, Art? What's good, y'all?
What's cracking, man? Yo boy, Darvin Ham. He got major decisions ahead for him, bro. He gonna have to see how he gonna have to fit this roster into place, how he's gonna have to implement his offense to make sure that certain players ain't tired by the end of the season. Certain players don't get too much shine. Don't just, you know what I'm saying, be jacking up shots. What do you think his biggest decision is gonna be this offseason or coming into the season?
Obviously, well, like CO said, the biggest decision is the big man. We gotta play AD with another big, and also, that also is going to intertwine because, like, if we get, let's just say we get two more bigs, right, and
Mhm.
Jackson Hayes starts, that's going to move JV to the bench. So that's also a decision that Darvin's gonna have to make coming off the bench because you need JV's defense. So basically, the big man is gonna start everything, and then it's gonna trickle down like from there. So
Hold on. You said who defense?
I'm saying JV, Jared Vanderbilt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you need his defense. So if we sign one more big man, I think he still starts. But if we sign two, I think Jackson Hayes starts, and that's gonna move Vanderbilt to the bench, which moves LeBron to the 3. So.
I'm willing for that to happen.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
As much as because when I gave my star lineup, I had Vanderbilt in there, right? Because I didn't think that Darvin Ham would ever start another center, right? But if he does, I am all for Brian going back to the 3 and Vanderbilt coming in backing him up because that gives the lesser minutes Brian should play, the 30 minutes, more relevance. It makes it more obtainable, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because Vanderbilt can come in and chunk up a lot of minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you could say you make his minutes more sustainable. Like I'm definitely down for that. So I think the big man is the ultimate decision for us, man. Because we didn't, even though Denver kind of exposed our big situation. Like I thought we still had the number 1 defense in the NBA. Like after the All-Star break, so it's not like we weren't playing any defense. So I think if we just shore up the big man situation, that's going to move LeBron to the 3, and he can also funnel players to the big man. So, and also that's going to let AD roam a little bit more on the perimeter as well. So, the big man is the biggest decision by far, in my opinion. So.
That is, man, I might have to side with that one too. Because as much as perplexing as D'Lo is, and how he might be our biggest question mark, I don't think that's a Darvin Ham question mark.
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to play him. I don't think he's really tripping off of him like that. I don't think he's aware that dude might be a little nutcase. But he's very good when he's good, though.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think Darvin might like Gabe Vincent better anyway, because Gabe Vincent is a dog. Like he's a hard-nosed. He gonna come in the game. He gonna play some defense. He gonna knock down his open shots, and he not gonna play like a knucklehead, man. So
let me ask you about that before I move on to my nigga Dolph. Right. When I was doing my research this morning, I seen about Gabe Vincent, bro. His regular season was trash. His playoff run was alright. His finals was great. Right. Do you think the perception of Gabe Vincent and what he did in the playoffs and in the finals is worth him, you know what I'm saying, just getting all of this love? Like he could challenge D'Lo for the starting job. He's a starter on anybody else's team. I never heard people say he's a starter on anybody else's team, all kind of stuff. So is it too much for Gabe Vincent? Are we over, you know what I'm saying, reacting a little bit?
Yeah, I think we kind of are. Like I wouldn't say he would start on any other team. That's a lie. we can't do that. Not any other team, maybe a couple teams, few teams, but nah, we do got to kind of it's just the fact that D'Lo plays so bad that we just want somebody to come in and stabilize the team, like I say, not play like a knucklehead, not look for his shot, commit defensively. So but I mean, I think Gabe Vincent, for what we're paying him, he is definitely worth it. So I think Darvin's gonna like him a lot. Like that's gonna be a guy like a glue guy, like to come in, like he gonna give you that hard-nosed defense like JV. So I'm looking forward to it. I think he's gonna play well for us.
I think he's slotted into that Dennis Schroeder role.
Oh, that's a fact.
I think he is slotted into that
A
role.
few people overhype a little bit, just a little bit, is because of I think he played better against Denver than D'Lo did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, that he's a dog, but again, if D'Lo wants his job, he need to play the way that he was in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when it came to that that last
Can you,
series,
can you
he
please
was
get my
trash.
glasses out of my car?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
It's over.
if you know that somebody's coming in and is gonna take your job, you got to step your game up to not let him take your job. So, but I just think that everything's gonna gel in, bro. And I rather them like everybody keeps saying is pick it up two bigs.
That's gonna be crazy, bro. I can't wait till this start, bro. Because I'm interested to see
Pick up two bigs, and
first,
you don't need them to be 100% dominant and score. It just be a dog, throw a body, get a rebound. You know what I'm saying? Throw bows, like stick your chest out. We don't need you to be 100% offensive scorer. We don't need you for that.
big fact. I appreciate that, David C, man. What up, Dolph? What's good with it, my G?
Yiggity, my boy. What's poppin', my nigga?
Get out the kitchen, nigga.
Hey, how you know where I'm at, nigga?
Doing that popcorn chicken.
Hey, nigga, I just walked in the kitchen too, nigga. What's happening with it?
Yo, you getting that popcorn chicken?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, and I like the boys say from Cash Money. House too big, cars too big.
So you got popcorn and shrimp today.
Hey, nigga. Nigga, ask me a question, nigga. Stop trying to see what's on my entrees over here, nigga.
Hey.
He said popcorn shrimp.
What's poppin', fellas? What's up to the fam in the chat? Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody having a blessed and wonderful Friday. Let's get it on.
Now,
Salute,
sir,
dog.
What's up, dog?
this dude, Darvin Ham, bro. I think people underrate his first year a little bit, right?
They do.
And coming into this year, I think dude was smart enough to learn from his mistakes.
He will.
Tell me what decision that he has to make, whether it's Brian moving to the 3, whether it's Anthony Davis being part of the offense more, whether it's D'Lo only playing half minutes because we got Gabe Vincent who can play the other half minutes at point guard. What is his best major decision he's going to have to make coming into this year?
Putting these pieces to the puzzle together, getting in training camp and seeing who won it going into the season. That's going to determine who's going to play from the get-go. So, I mean, it's right there in front of him. Just like you said about him talking his smack yesterday about, about old boy. You know what I'm saying? He knowing, he went and got back up, bro. So now
the other 3 spots are up. So the other 2 spots are up for grabs for you.
What other 2 spots?
Because in my mind, like say if it was a battle going on in training camp, like Brian, AD, and Austin are solidified. But if we talking about training camp battles, I would look at it like a center position is up for grabs and a point guard position is up for grabs. Do you look at it like that?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to look at it how he's looking at it. We don't know. Like, we don't know if it's up for grabs. We don't know. We don't even know what his plan is coming into the season. Everybody assuming, he gonna play AD at the center, because we haven't got another backup center outside of the dude Capston, the rookie dude or whatever. Right. We haven't got another center beside, but we don't know what he gonna do, bro. I just know this nigga have a lot of toys, as far as players that he can utilize, bro. And he sees that. He didn't have this plethora of wealth last year, bro.
Dolph, not to cut you off, right now with this team, they're like Lego blocks.
Huh?
I said that right now with this team is like Lego blocks. You could put different pieces around and it could fit in. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Last year team, it was just like, nope, you in this slot, you this piece, can't do nothing with it. You know what I mean? With this one, it's like, okay, I'm gonna move you here, I'm gonna move you there. So I think that's more efficient.
It is, and he sees that. And that's why I'm like, everybody, is up in the upper or Darvin Ham. He need to do this. I hope he don't do that. Hope he don't do that. Man, let's just wait and see what transpires, bro. Training camp haven't even kicked off yet, and niggas already got their panties in a bunch, bro. Let this man sit back and do his work, bro. And if he gets to doing the stuff that he was doing last year, rightfully so, y'all need to drag him. But just let's give him a chance, bro. Let's give him a chance. He got some new parts to the car. He got a whole new spoiler kit. He just got to put it on and make it look good. That's it. That's all, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna judge him before anything happens.
All right,
You
all
know,
right. Now, the biggest piece to
it's
that
the center.
is what?
The center.
The center.
He got to
What
put that together.
do you? I heard about two bigs today, right? Will kind of force because I'm always trying to see what we can do, who we can sign to try to push Anthony Davis back to the four, right? The solution I got today was if we sign two bigs, no matter who them two bigs are, that kind of push Jackson Hayes to the starting lineup and that's what Rob Pelinka was referring to at the when he said he wanted to see Jackson Hayes and Anthony Davis on the court together.
I mean, I don't. Like I said, that's. You remember when we first started talking about them lineups, and we all was like Reeves, D'Lo, Bron, AD, Jackson Hayes.
Yep.
If he don't put Jackson Hayes in there, put AD at the center, put Vando at the other what you call it?
Yeah, the four man. Yeah.
Yeah, you can put Vando at the 4,
Yeah.
and you can put Bron back at the 3.
And that's what I need clarification on that, bro, because you've heard me say that like when people will be like Brian can't play the 3 because of defense or whatever.
Bro, that's another scene.
Who was our 3 and 4 last year after the trade deadline? Was Bron our 3 and Vanderbilt our 4, or was Bron the 4 and Vanderbilt was the 3? Do you remember?
Sometimes Vando was the 4.
And Bron was the 3?
Yeah.
So he did play 3 some last year?
Yeah.
All right, I just want a clarification on that.
Yeah. But that's the thing. See, people saying Bron can't do something, or that's bogus, bro.
Yeah,
that's bogus. I don't get that. Like, remember how many you said, like, if Bron get at the 3 and we play 2 bigs, you ain't gonna have to worry about Bron just being in a nigga socks, trying to, play hellified defense, because why? He got backup.
Mm-hmm.
He got 2 7-footers behind him. That goes for any one of them niggas on the court, bro. See, that's the whole thing of team defense, bro. When you got team defense, a nigga get cooked up top, you got another level you got to get to before you get to that basket. And then once you get past that level, that second wave, now you got triplets. I mean, not triplets, twins in the paint waiting for you.
Triplets
on either side. So it is what it is, bro. I think Brian being at the small forward will make them other, bona fide small forwards work just as well on the defensive end. Because Brian gonna get out there and do what Brian do. So them niggas ain't gonna have no luxury of just playing out there against a nigga who ain't scoring or who ain't trying to get no offense on.
I got another decision that Darvin Ham should make, and I think he will make, right? Because the 2 people I'm hearing who needs playing or who should get playing time, who's not going to get playing time, is Cam Reddish is one, and Max Christie is the other. Now,
how we know that though? How we know that?
I know this is just my speculation. I was just going to say that, as I'm just speculating, because I think that with the talent that's above them 2 is too steep. One. And I think that because when we do play another big, it's not going to be no room for him. Because we're going to have to slide Torian Prince down to be the backup 2 behind Austin Reeves. And we're going to have to slide Vanderbilt down to be the backup behind Brian. And Rui going to have to be the backup behind AD. And what other big we get going to have to be backup behind Jackson Hayes.
But the season is just a dress up for playoffs if you make it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that meaning that everybody's gonna get they spin, to find out who works with who and who can do what and who can't do what.
They gonna get their run.
Yeah, they're gonna get their run. And who just say they don't get out there and ball and earn their minutes?
I'm talking about more of like what a consistent rotation would look like, because everybody can't play. We go about 10 deep. We go about 10 deep, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
In the regular season. At least 10 deep.
Yeah.
I just and my 10, Cam Reddish and Max Christie are 11 and 12. Because the roster was too good. I just named
I feel that.
And our backups.
I feel that. I mean, and I'm visualizing your second team that you have out there. So I can understand that. Like, yeah, niggas have to earn their stripes, but who just say they don't earn their stripes in the training camp?
That's big facts, dog. So in training camp, dog, tell me somebody who either Cam or Max Christie can take their spot in training camp.
I think. I mean, honestly, I mean, if you wanna just be technical about it, I think Torian Prince and Cam. It just depends on which one gonna go after it more because you can interchange both of them players.
That's the part where I disagree because Prince is going after the small forward too, but it's Vandal's starting spot to lose as far as shooting guard. Second spot it is Cam's spot to lose.
But
All right,
he
heard that DJ. In this scenario, DJ
Yes,
Gemini,
sir.
we are saying that Jackson Hayes is the starting center in this scenario. So you got to start over. Yes, sir. But hey, while you think about it real quick, I want to
Y'all
say
got Hayes as the
hold on.
starting center.
Yes, in this scenario we do. Give me 1 second though, DJ. Shout out
Okay,
to Appetizers and Sushi for that $4.99 super chat. I definitely appreciate that. He said Brian can play small forward now that he's not injured. People judging his one-legged playoff performance like he wasn't injured. People better stop playing with the GOAT. Shout out to Appetizers and Sushi, man. Y'all go shop at Appetizers and Sushi if that's a real place. You know what I'm saying?
niggas looking for Brian to fall off a cliff.
It ain't happening, bro.
That's
It
facts.
ain't happening, my nigga.
Nah.
I'm sorry to break the news to you niggas.
These definitely not falling off, bro. We gonna get
Hell
pre-injured.
no.
Oh,
Nigga,
yeah.
that nigga ain't human.
And Dolph, he ain't shooting that bad next year from 3 either. He gonna be a lot better.
That nigga whole gang gonna come in different.
Right,
okay.
let me get the DJ Gemini, and then we gonna open it up.
For sure.
So DJ G, with that being considered, right, with Anthony Davis at the 4, Jackson Hayes at the 5, what decision Darvin Ham will have to make after that that'll be cool with you? Would it be what? What's the rest of your start lineup?
For a starting lineup or a second lineup?
Give me both.
Okay, as for a starter, if you're gonna start Hayes, and I totally disagree. I will leave D'Lo at start, Reeves at 2. That means LeBron will be at small forward, Davis will be power, Hayes will be starting center. As far as backup, Vincent will be PG, Cam will be my shooting guard, Vandal will be okay. Yeah, Vandal will be my utility knife at small forward for the second unit. No, no, because I need him to be
You can
more
say,
active. I
hey,
need him to be more
hold on,
active. So
DJ.
that's Prince.
DJ,
So that's
you can say backup big, whatever backup big would like to sign for your backup big. You ain't got to. I know
well, no,
so, yeah.
that will be Prince. That will be Prince at small forward, Vandal at power, which it really doesn't make sense. But then that would make Rui at center. But I disagree with Jackson Hayes as a starter. So y'all just knocked me out mentally right there.
Well, I mean, you can't. It's just a scenario because
I dig it. I
because
dig it.
listen, hold on. What we were discussing, right, are the decisions that Darvin Ham will have to make coming into the season. The Lakers said that they want Jackson Hayes and Anthony Davis playing next to each other. We know they're going to sign another backup big, right? So what I was trying to get in there, when you was talking, was saying just assume that it's already a backup big, right? So that's going to be the backup behind Jackson Hayes. Where we going to be the backup behind Anthony Davis, Vanderbilt for Brian, Torian Prince for Austin, and Gabe Vincent for D'Lo. Does that sound about right to you?
With moving Hayes to the starting lineup, yes. But just with moving Hayes to the starting lineup, yes. Which it baffles me because he needs to work on his defensive IQ. That's why he does those ticky tack fouls that keeps him off of the floor. And we have the right coaching staff to aid him with that. So
All right, now I appreciate that. I got another question, and I'm going to start with Dolph. What up, Dolph?
Yee-dee-dee.
Get out the kitchen, man.
Nigga, I told the house is too big. It echo. I stay by myself, my nigga, so it's gonna echo like this, man.
Got up real quick.
Leave me alone, man. You know what time up, man? Nigga, what's going on? Let me check my house, man, real quick, my nigga.
I'm not supposed to explain the information. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. You know I'll get you back.
Shout out to Appetizers and Sushi again, man. That's a fabulous restaurant, bro. I definitely
Where's that
appreciate
at?
it is wherever he wants it at, just like the Boom Boom Room.
You say it's a fabulous restaurant, but you don't know where it is, nigga. Put the bed in, nigga.
And I said, assuming that that's a restaurant. Shout out to Appetizers and Sushi. It's probably a fabulous place to eat. I appreciate the $1.99 super chat, right? Even if it is Ray's Boom Boom Room, nigga.
You stupid.
He said starters Reeves, Brian Brewery at 80. That's another option he's going to go. If Anthony Davis stays at the 5, right? Brewery, and say we do bring in Christian Wood, right? Who you starting, Doc? Who you starting, Brewery or Christian Wood at the 4? That's a good question.
Ooh.
Roy.
Once again, bro, like this new NBA, bro, it depends on what lineup, bro. I mean, yeah, you can still run your lineup, but sometimes running your lineup ain't gonna work against certain lineups. So we got so many interchangeable parts now, bro. It like every lineup you can put up there would look good as far as like that lineup right there. You throw Vando in there for Rui. You push AD to the 4, throw either the boy you just said or Jackson Hayes in there. I mean, you know, you can go either way, bro. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, bro.
That's true. That's true. Killer, what you
Like I
think?
said, we just gotta wait to see what Darvin Ham gonna do with it, man. I mean, we can all say whatever we want to say, bro, but at the end of the day, he gonna make the final decision.
That's big facts. DJ Killer, what you think? DJ, yeah, work. My partner.
Talking about me?
No, you DJ Gemini. I got a DJ Killer up here too, but he on mute.
Okay.
CL, you there?
Yep.
If we sign Christian Wood, who you starting, bro? Christian Wood or Rory? That's a good question, man.
Man, you gotta start Christian Wood. Yeah.
Why you say Christian?
Same for that option. We need to get AD at the power forward position. You know, that's the key, and that'll spread the court open. And you put LeBron at the proverbial point guard, you're looking at something. You know, you can't go wrong so far. What we got, you know, I don't care who you got. That next center might be Biombo, Tristan Thompson, Christian Wood. It's all good. Again, the operative part.
Not too CL, my bad, my fault.
No, that's cool. Put AD back at power forward.
Well, we can have Stein, but literally Wood is not a center, and I realize. But y'all keep trying to put him down as a center.
Hey, no,
So
we're not. Hey,
no,
we're
we're not.
Hold on, DJ Gemini, we're not, because the question was that who starts at the 4, Brewery or Christian Wood? CL, finish up, sir. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it's just taking AD off the ball. Yeah, we ain't trying to get Tristan Wood to be out there like Moses Malone or nothing. It's just him putting them off the ball. I don't want him, but I don't think we get them. You know, we just need a legitimate center, and to put Braun at the point guard at the offensive position and have him play defensively the small forwards. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
It's
all about.
So no matter what, it'll probably be Rory then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, DJ Gemini, you said Rory. Why you say Rory?
I say Roy because he done already showed even with Washington that 250 frame can actually be solid at boxing out centers. So even when we ask him to double down, he can box out. When we ask him to spread the floor and turn into a stretch, he has proven that. As far as Wood, he's crafty. I love that about him. I have no problems with him on that. He's good at long rebounding. I have no problems with him about that. Great help defender. Have no problems about that. But on the ball defending, no. That's why he gets beat because he's only at 215. Even if you will put him in the second lineup with Rui, you would be asking Rui to anchor the defense. It doesn't matter.
At power forward,
At power forward, even if we're just say we're not able to find another center for some odd
hey,
reason,
somebody check their background, please.
and we get Wood, and we honestly have Wood and Roy on the floor, we will be asking Roy to be the anchor and cover down where Christian Wood is either getting overpowered or overshadowed. We will ask them to switch men, and we'll ask Roy to take that man.
I get it. Can somebody please check their background, please? The shuffling and stuff. I know y'all probably working something, doing something around the house. But I get that point, man. I just thought it was a good question because if we do end up signing Wood, that means Anthony Davis is really playing the five, and we will actually have an option on who we have to start at four, whether it's Rory or Christian Wood. So yeah, that's crazy. I appreciate that take out because that was not my original question. Somebody and dude said that is not a restaurant.
Big fat. That's why I was laughing.
He said that's his favorite thing to eat.
Shit, we thinking a whole different situation.
Yeah, bro. We thinking about we thinking about promotion. You thinking about I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, parentheses.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. My boy.
Yep, AKA looking ass. Hey. I'm gonna go back to my original question. This time I'm gonna start with DJ Killer, if he's there this time. Going once. Going twice, DJ Killer, man. And he must have walked away from his desk. Dolph, man, what's good with it, bro?
Man, you know what it is. What's happening?
Hey, man. Austin Reeves, Darvin Ham said Austin Reeves is going to be an all-star, right? I got to preface this by saying I'm a fan of Austin Reeves, y'all, okay? And this is more of a comment towards Darvin Ham than it is Austin. But why does Darvin Ham seems to want to put all his faith and attention into his guards?
It's motivation tactics, my nigga.
No.
It's to get a nigga to play above and beyond, bro. Not saying he probably don't believe that, but he knows Austin Reeves has more potential than what everybody think he has, my nigga.
So he should be the star of the team.
No, it's not about being the star of the team, bro. He's an integral part to the team, though, bro.
But see, that's why I wanted to preface it by Darvin Ham, because that's how he talks about his guards. It's well known that he loves his guards, bro.
What guard has he talked about like this, though?
Hold on, Dolph. I will give you an example. Me and you even talked about this, about just how much in love he was with Dennis Schroeder, and just how he never really gave that kind of energy to Anthony Davis. It's and I see it again when I was reading this article about how he was definitely going to premiere Austin Reeves. Words like that tells me that he's a focal point, right? And I agree with that. But why can't dude get no kind of love like that from his head coach, bro?
Because that's AD, bro. That's AD. That's like one of your older children, bro. Like you gonna baby the younger kids, bro. Even though you still gonna love the older ones, you're gonna baby the younger one, bro.
That's a good point.
You gonna nourish him, to come up like the bigger brothers, bro. So yeah, it's just motivation, bro. It's putting motivation in Austin Reeves to go up another level, bro. I feel what you're saying, but that's AD. That's AD. Who's to say he's not, motivating AD outside of saying what he's saying for Austin Reeves like right now?
He make theirs public as hell though.
He don't have to make AD and Bron's public.
He make Bron's public as hell though.
As far as what?
As far as everything. Brian,
like what?
Like even when he just came back and what he said about Mike Malone, he said that because Brian said what he said. That was kind of a Brian defense because that's who they really was going at.
Well, that's different though.
Hey, tell me like the statement. Like I've seen him make statements. Man, the new players, of course, that's a pass. I give him that. He got to say something about them. Austin, Rory, Brian, and I'm talking about like major statements like this was about, yeah, he's going to be an all-star and what implications we got for him going into the season and how solidified he is at the number 2 and all this stuff.
Yeah, that was your third best player behind who?
Brian and AD.
My point exactly.
I'm all for the promotion to do. Like I keep saying, bro, I'm an Austin Reeves fan, right? But say you were the coach of the team or the owner of the team, Dolph, right? And you wanted your best player promoted, right? Any team wants their best player promoted, correct?
You don't have to promote AD, nigga.
That's not my point, though. Does any team want their best player promoted? Yes or no?
I think every team wants their best player promoted, but it's self-promotion.
Huh?
You don't have to promote you don't have to market your best players, bro. They market themselves. They promote themselves. It's like you don't have to go out there and say, "Oh, I want AD to be an all-star," just to motivate him, bro.
That's facts.
Oh, I think he's an all-star. He know what AD is, bro. He know what Brian is already. He's motivating these dudes under these niggas because you know why? Brian and AD been injured. So he got to motivate these other niggas to prepare themselves to be ready to carry, nigga, when one of them dudes is not available.
Would you concede that it's part of his major decisions ahead on whether to like the love that he shows his players, right, and how it's implemented on the court? We saw it with Patrick Beverly last year. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder last year, man. Where he talks about these kind of players and he shows his affection for these kind of players, them niggas get minutes. Them niggas get purposeful minutes, ball in hand, and you get to do what you want because I trust you. Tell me the statement that Darvin Ham made about Anthony Davis like that he trusted him like that.
That nigga said we go as far as AD goes.
I heard him say that before.
My point exactly, my nigga. So there you go. I gave you one example, nigga. What else you want to know?
All right, nigga, damn. You ain't got to come at me like that, bro. Ask you questions.
Yeah, I do, nigga.
Calm your ass.
Yeah, I do. Because, nigga, you asked me about Austin Reeves and we done went all around the world, nigga. Nigga. You know I ain't gonna let you get off on Austin Reeves like that, nigga.
I know, that's what I'm talking to you.
Nigga. Look, I don't care what none of y'all say.
Hey, because
Austin Reeves is him, nigga.
It's the perception out there that, Darvin Ham loves his guards, right? So that's why I tried to play off of a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And when I sat back and I thought about it, I was like, man, you know what? That stuff might be true, bro, because Dennis Schroeder got mad minutes and mad trust and mad love. When Patrick Beverly was on our team, he stuck with him. How many times we came in here,
big facts.
It had to be like, Patrick Beverly got to go, man. Jesus Christ.
Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. But you know what? All right, he ain't have no choice, my nigga. He ain't have no choice. He ain't have no choice, my nigga. None. He was strapped.
Bro. Hey, shout out to Michael Land, man. Real talk. What's up, Michael Land? What's cracking, man? He said, what was LeBron referring when he kept saying he never cheated the game at ESPN? Well, if you listen to Brian for his whole career, right, when he means cheating the game, it's like playing for money. You're cheating the game, right? When he doesn't love the game anymore and you keep playing, to him, that's cheating the game. right? So as long as LeBron loves the game of basketball still, he's going to play. He's not going to cheat the game of basketball by hanging on by shoestrings to the very end.
I think he was saying that too for that other little situation too, Art.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Michael Land knows that, but he's a little bit of a troll. But shout out to Sean Brewer, man, for that $5 super chat. I definitely appreciate you, man. He said,
big fact,
didn't Ham call AD Will Chamberlain a lot of praise? But see, that's after the game where he actually had a Wilt Chamberlain game. Tell me that he would say that and he kept that going consistently, making him a part of the offense because a nigga had a Wilt Chamberlain game for the rest of the season. Or did he have to pump him up because Brown was hurt and he was, I ain't gonna say forced. He was doing his job at the time where that's the player he needed to pump up. I will concede that to you fellas. I'm in a good mood today.
Oh, so you're in a good mood? So what? So you concede now, nigga?
Shut up, man. Conceding
what?
Conceding a people point is not a bad point, bro. It's just agreeing with it, just a little different.
I just think he don't have to motivate AD them, bro. AD, that's self motivation with them niggas.
Yeah, but like I just said, as a promotion of the offense, bro, right? The promotion of the team, promotion of players as a coach, you know what I'm saying? They be almost having to watch their mouth when they talk about dude because they don't want to make promises they can't keep. A la last year when Thomas Bryant was balling out when AD was hurt, he was loving it. He said that in the press conference too, y'all. I'm going to play them next to each other, and it's going to look great. And what happened?
Didn't he say he want to see how they play next to each other, or he wouldn't mind playing them next to each other?
He definitely said he was like, they're going to play next to each other. He can't wait to see what it looks like. He was excited. I think his words was that he's excited to see what it looks like.
Nigga, Thomas Bryant could even keep his breath on the court. Nigga, we used to always talk about that.
Nigga, Thomas Bryant was balling when Anthony Davis went out.
Why he ain't play no minutes in Denver then? Why he ain't get no burn in Denver then?
I don't know. That's Denver's problem, not ours.
Well, I'm just saying, my nigga, y'all talking about he this terrific player.
When he was here, my dude, when he was here and AD was out, he was balling. AD said he wanted to play next to him. Darvin Ham said it. They didn't happen. Pissed him off to the point where when the trade deadline came, he asked up to go out to Denver where he didn't play at all.
It wouldn't fit.
It didn't fit.
That AD and Thomas Bryant would not fit.
But I'm talking about that decision that Darvin Ham made. That was him going back on his decision, on his words.
That's why a lot of niggas you talking about got one and done. Not even one, a half, and they out.
He wanted to leave.
They out.
He wanted to leave for that reason, man.
Yeah, he could be a champion all he want, bro. Who cares about that? That nigga got no burn in Denver. He wanted to leave and went sat down on the third row behind the bench.
He got no burn in Denver because he also didn't know their system.
See, he didn't know the Lakers system either.
Hey, Sean Brewer says you got to be available to be a part of offense or a dub. I know that. When was Anthony Davis was available? He played during our whole playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
And Anthony Davis balled in my eyes, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that point, Sean Brewer. But all I'm saying, bro, that to be available and a part of the offense as a big, you have to like your coaching and your schemes and your point guards. You have all that has to be available. Correct, Sean Brewer. We ain't crazy, bro. We watch basketball. We know what basketball is, bro.
Hey, bro, I just want niggas to understand. Niggas don't play for a reason, my nigga.
Any old reason.
Niggas don't play for a reason, and every game is different, bro. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I just want these niggas to come out clicking on all cylinders this year, nigga.
Yep.
Well, I mean, now they're together at the beginning of the season, and we already know that we was going to showcase Reeves when we put Walker at small forward.
And another thing, guys, we got players that's in that point in their career, like mid-20s. Is he the sink or swim? And they might be just better off like Hashimura was in this lineup with this system with LeBron and AD, and something might come out of them, man. Because like again, nobody thought Hashimura was gonna do what he did. Lord knows we didn't think Reeves were. So some of these
You right.
kids that we get, some of these kids we get might just snap, man. I
You
mean, they
right.
might
That's,
just go
yeah,
ahead,
you
dog.
right, CL. You right. That's the unknown, my nigga.
Yep.
That's the unknown. You never know what's gonna transpire moving forward. We could say this nigga is trash. We could say he's this. He never did this over here. But they're in a
Right.
different system, bro. Different system, different environment, all that. So we gotta wait to see what pops off.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
like I
think
said,
Like I said,
if niggas don't pop off, y'all can kill them niggas. Cause I know
well,
I be killing them.
I
that's
think
what.
our defense is going to turn into instant offense because we're going to get that off of turnovers. So
Yeah,
therefore,
and
I'm
that's how
not
it
tripping
happens.
off 1 through 3. But
Yep.
as far as have not restocked that 5 properly, and that's the part where I feel that we failed AD on. That we did not restock the 5 position properly. We tried to rush it in spurts, but we didn't restock it properly. That's all.
Yeah, we left some empty spaces on the shelf.
But
What
right
up,
now,
Mr.
1 through 3, oh, I like this, especially from a defensive minded team. Oh, I love this.
If I'm Jackson Hayes, bro, this is the opportunity of a lifetime for me. If I want a long career and a prosperous career, I'm in that gym right now, and I'm working on getting more physical. I'm working on hitting, hopefully, I don't think he can shoot threes, but just being a real active, excuse me, center, just being active on all
Yeah,
both sides of the ball.
he did his first 2 years CL, but then not so
Right.
much the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's because he had nobody give him the ball right. We'll see. I mean, this is this.
Horrible, though. No, he's
He's the
horrible
X
the
factor,
last 2 years.
Well,
huh?
but Hayes does need to put on 10 pounds of muscle. They,
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. Get more
it
physical.
it's
Yeah,
the same as when AD came from the Pelicans. AD needed to muscle up too. It's the same thing.
That's actually not true. But go ahead.
Hmm
It's not true because
hmm
because if you go back and look at that video, 80-20-20, I wish he would get back to that size. He wasn't asked to bulk up to the next year when he was asked to play center. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm talking about at the 5. I'm not talking about at the 4. I'm talking about for the 5.
Well, no, I know. That's what I'm talking about also, and that's how it happened. And that's what happened. Not when he came from New Orleans. If Anthony Davis was the same size as he was in 2020 when he came to the Lakers, his jump shot wouldn't be so off right now. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, but he would have been getting punked at the 5 position, man. I'm sorry. And then we would be having a totally different discussion.
Well, he wouldn't be 5. He's not, like I said before, he put on muscle weight to play the 5. You know what I'm saying? I think we're saying the same thing. You said he came from New Orleans and did it. I said he did it after that.
I got a question. I got a question for
Yeah.
y'all. How many centers did AD play where he have to have that so-called mass that had to go against Jokic? Because Jokic is pretty much one of the only big post-up type centers. Of course, Embiid. To me, he always handled Embiid. Always. I mean, Embiid does not play well against Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's just like he handles Embiid. He can handle like even in his 2020 size, he was fine because he still was going against them guys, and he went through Joker still, right? When he was asked to play center, a lot more responsibilities comes with that. So when you do bulk up, it's not just to go against bigger guys, you know what I'm saying? But it's just for the wear and tear, rebounding, everything. And when you do put up that kind of muscle mass, it affects your offensive game.
Mm-hmm.
It does, especially shooting.
Because he was a bucket, not for a center or for a power forward with that 3-point shot, man.
He was
And
the best
Anthony
power
Davis,
forward in the league.
yeah.
And then you go back.
When he first them first 2 years, bro, he was hitting them in threes. On the pace of a power forward. Not all the time, but you have to be very cognizant where he was on the floor,
That
3-point
nigga was
wise.
hitting everything.
Yeah, man, that dude was man. Man,
That nigga was smacking niggas.
Hey man, that might be why we see him getting more conditioning in instead of
Right,
weight work. I guess you know what I'm saying. Lift
right,
weight.
right. Yep.
Well, after you bulk up, you have to start conditioning again. But conditioning wasn't as focused before.
In that bubble, y'all, there was no
Hey,
answer.
hey man, what? Hold on, what you just say?
I say after you bulk up, you have to concentrate on conditioning.
Right, we just said that, right?
And then once he bulked up, he was not concentrating on conditioning. That is what I stated.
I ain't
Conditioning.
see.
He's a basketball player. How can a basketball player not concentrate on conditioning?
That goes
This
hand
is
in hand.
They go
wait.
hand in
This
hand.
is the same man who said he did not pick up a basketball for how long?
I
For
said
a month and a
basketball.
half, bro.
Right. That didn't mean he wasn't in
Hold on,
condition.
stop. Everybody stop, bro. And that's where people perceptions steer them in the wrong direction, right? When a player starts to work out, right, after their season is over, before their next season start, right? Anthony Davis had the same regimen, period, right? So when he got back to work, him in a moment of levity with the people around him, at least the shooter was like, man, I ain't picked up a basketball since the season ended, right? What does that mean to like, why is that a bad thing? Him getting this workout started. I understand that it may sound bad to a few people like, oh my God, he should just shoot basketballs the minute the season is over. You should be back in the gym every
No,
day.
that's not. No.
So
Don't misquote me. No, don't misquote me, big brother.
when a player starts his workouts, his off-season workouts,
Wait,
preparing for the
big brother,
season,
do not
it's
misquote me
looked at
and
in
do not change the
2023
premise.
like it was 2 weeks before the season started.
No, big brother, do
Explain that
not
to me.
no, big brother, do not misquote me and do not change the premise. When I say about conditioning, I'm talking about running. He was not running. He did add on the weight.
So can
He
He
anybody
wasn't
was
tell
running.
me?
he was
So
in
can
the gym.
anybody
Hold
tell me
on,
did they see
wait.
Anthony
He
Davis
was
running in
in the
sand? Yes or
gym.
no? Did
He
anybody see
was
Anthony Davis running in sand? Yes or no?
No, I ain't never seen Anthony Davis out of shape like that. No,
Yes,
No,
no.
no, I seen
Listen
him
to
no.
what
running
I'm
in the
saying.
sand. I seen
Listen
him
to what
running
I'm
in the
saying.
gym.
he
Did
was
anybody see?
weightlifting
Hold on,
in
Unless
the
he
matter of
was
fact,
hurt.
gym.
DJ Gemini. Hold on. Did you see Anthony Davis running in sand?
No.
Yes or
I've
no?
seen his
Yes or
workouts.
no? Did
Yes,
you see DJ Gemini? Did you see him running in sand?
not this off season,
Okay,
not
that
this
offseason
past
we're
off
talking
season.
about though, right? See, and that's my point, bro. You people were
He
willing
was
to dog dude.
powerlifting.
People are willing to dog dude, bro, without even having the facts,
I'm
bro.
not dogging him. I
You just
said
said
he
he
was
wasn't
powerlifting
conditioning.
then.
You just said he wasn't
No,
conditioning.
I'm talking about what? He was powerlifting. I have no problem with that. He was bulking up. But when you're talking about literally
Like
conditioning,
people can't work out
I'm
and
talking
walk
about
and make
literally
conditioning.
conditioning. He was
So you
not
can only have
doing
one or the
that.
other, bro.
He was
You can
bulking
only have
up.
one or the other, bro. Real
Big
talk. You
brother,
gonna
he
have one
was
or the other.
bulking up. He was not conditioning. He was bulking up. That's two different things. And if you have been in the gym, you
Hey,
know what
AD,
I'm talking about. He was not bulking. He was bulking up only. That is
So
what he was
so he was just
concentrating
lifting weights
on.
and nothing else.
His main concern was bulking up. It
see,
was
So
he not
not
gonna say that
endurance.
because it goes
It was
against his
not
point, bro.
endurance.
So I
how
feel you,
you
bro.
know that though?
All right, but yeah,
I
that's
was looking at what he was putting out.
Hold on, what y'all talking about?
Oh, so you
yeah.
seen a lot of stuff we didn't see then, huh?
Hey, these,
He was putting it
Well,
on
we
social
watch every
media. How
game.
could y'all not see it? He was putting it on social media. How could y'all not see it?
I seen him running the sand dunes in Cali. I seen that.
I mean,
exactly, bro.
he
On top of everything that you said, DJ Jim, and on top of everything you said, we seen that too. And what we're saying is that he was doing both.
You got to do both.
Right. And if you want
Man.
to slim down from the muscle weight that you put on, you stop one. That's why AD is a boxer now.
exactly now, and that's where I agree with you now.
And
But
that's
before
so
he was not
Jesus
doing
Christ.
that.
But you gotta understand, bro. Not everybody has the same workout regimen, bro. Like you
Right.
can't expect
I'm
AD to be like,
agreeing with that point. I'm
I know
agreeing with
zero.
that. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm
I ain't
just
never I ain't never seen LeBron running around no court ever. I saw him lifting weights, doing stretches and stuff. I ain't seen LeBron running up and down no court like Larry Bird running the
LeBron
steps in
goes on
1985.
runs and rides a bike, big brother.
And
That's what he
Anthony
does for
Davis
cardio.
runs. Hey, Anthony Davis runs courts side to side, tap the backboard, run to the other side of the court. I've actually seen his workouts before, bro. So my thing is, I don't even want to really continue to go down this road because we all know dude does
But you
both.
think I'm bashing them, and I don't want you to
Well,
think that because I'm not bashing them.
if you're not willing
I'm
to
talking about
admit,
cardio.
if
I'm
you're
talking
not
about straight
willing to
cardio.
admit, listen, bro. If you're not willing to admit that he does both, then I don't know what are you doing?
I'm saying he did not put that when you bulk up, and I'm saying this because I did. I've been training for over 20 years, and it started harder, not just because of the football play and basketball play I did prior to the military. I'm talking about my 18 years in the military. As much as you bulk up, you have to add in more cardio to be able to keep up. He did not add on the cardio side. So as of working out, I agree with y'all. He did do cardio, but he had to add
So
on cardio
what's your
because he
evidence?
bulked up.
What's your evidence that he didn't do
big
enough
fact, or
cardio side?
big fact, big fact, my nigga. We can say
Because
you
he
ain't do
did not
cardio in the
add
military,
in. I had to keep up
but we can
and
say
to
you
stay on
didn't.
the
Oh my
extended
God, bro. So,
scale.
so he did keep okay. So anyway, we finna dead there right now. Hey,
All right.
shout out to my nigga D Bonner. He said, "What's up, ordinary body?" He said, "Unfortunately, we only see what the players allows us to see in the off
Exactly.
season. Everything else
Right.
is pure speculation." That is
I agree.
110%
I
facts,
agree.
D Bonner, bro. And that's why everything I said was facts. We seen a nigga running in sand dunes. We seen shit like that where he can working on his conditioning throughout his last off seasons period since he's been in LA. So I don't know. I know when you go
I
work
seen he
with,
lost a
you know,
step, big bro.
I'm not done. I'm not done,
Okay,
bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm not done, bro. Now,
I'm sorry.
when we happen to see a player, any player work out during the off season, we can
Mm,
come back and say that that player did that at least, right? We can't come
mm.
in like D Bonner said and come in and use pure speculation to say a player is not conditioned and he was all he was doing was lifting weights or not doing both or whatever the case may be because of whatever feelings or agenda you got. So I appreciate that D Bonner, man. Now, I'm finna get the one cool P. She been patiently waiting, and I
Cool
appreciate
P.
her patience. What up, one cool P? What's good with it?
What's up?
What's
I
My
up,
got
Cool
nigga.
P?
What's good,
What's
cool
up, my
bro?
sister?
I got a question.
Yeah.
What's Darvin Ham's biggest decision he's gonna have to make leading into this upcoming season?
Okay, first of all, how does this mic sound? I did something different. So I'm just trying to test something.
My
So
mic
far,
sounds nice.
So
Check
far, so
one.
good. So far, so good.
crystal one.
Hey, it's working.
Don't
Hey.
jinx it.
Okay.
Don't jinx it.
Big fact, or
Whatever. Whatever. Okay, Darvin Ham, to me, I like to see the Lakers and Darvin Ham do something different other than putting the players in there according to a time schedule. At this minute here, LeBron coming out. And then, 2, 3 minutes he's back in, and then you're gonna take him out. So, it's like a schedule. To me, coaching a team is not about putting everybody on a set schedule and everybody know what time you coming in. Because guess what? The other team know that too. I like to see them coach up according to fit what's out there, what that team's doing, who you need to combat that. Now, I'm not one to sit back here and talk about who's a power forward. I don't know all that. I don't know who's a power forward, who's a this or who's a that. I just see that there's a schedule that I've been seeing that the Lakers run, especially with Darvin Ham. Well, I think Frank Vogel did it too. You already knew what time who was coming in, who was coming out.
Mhm.
That's just my opinion on that. But if you want me to break down the game and break down, who's the starting lineup, I can't do that. Just put me some players in there that can start this freaking game, get me some baskets, and stop that other team. That's what I know.
You're talking about his rotations.
Yes.
Yeah, get his rotations in order. All right.
Yeah, he need to get that rotation in order and not by a time clock schedule. I got to make sure you get 15 minutes. I got to make sure you do. No, if you don't get to play 15 minutes, fine. We need to go by matchups. To me,
Hey, can I ask a
I
question
still
real quick? Cool Pete.
to who?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I get everything you're saying, Cool Pete. Real talk.
Uh-huh.
So do y'all think is Darvin Ham just making that minutes situation, or is the front office giving him input as well?
I think those Rambis, I think they have a lot more control in what's going on than what they should. I think that they're in there in their coaching meetings and telling them, this, that, and the other. I believe that front office, including probably Jeannie too, because she's signing the checks. I think they're going by, well, this player is getting paid this much money, so they need to play. If the matchup don't work, sit down.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, we
I mean,
all
if
look
you
at
if you
that.
got your regular starting five, okay, cool. Start that regular starting five, but then blend that mess in according to what you need. Because everybody, LeBron start the game out trying to fill everybody out, right? He'll start the
Hmm.
game out trying to fill out the opponents, who's doing what, this, that, and the other. And he started filling out his own damn teammate. Excuse me for the curse word. He'll start doing that just to fill out his own teammates to see where they at and what they're doing. The first 5 or 6 minutes, we should be looking at matchups now, not about a time clock. This ain't a 9 to 5 job. This is about winning a game. And the only way you can win a game is keep your rotations and your matchups correct. Screw that, well, he needs to be in there because it's not time for him to come out. Is he being effective? If he ain't been effective, it's time to come out.
Right. And if he is, keep him in there.
Keep him in there.
That's the one thing I hate, Cool Pete. When niggas be getting hot in the game, he'll take a nigga out because he on
See,
that minute thing. Like, oh, it's his turn to
he's
come
on
in
it.
there.
Thank you, and
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. And I'm just like, what my son said, FYF, F your feelings. What
You
the
stupid.
deal is? Hey, all
Oh,
right,
don't
go
do
ahead.
that, Cool Pete. You gonna have niggas going crazy in the chat. Don't do that.
It's too early in the afternoon for that. Damn.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay,
Okay.
but for real,
Okay.
because
Take
I
one
did
word.
something different. I did something different with the phones and the headset. Does this really sound good? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
seriously.
You
Cool,
good,
P.
Cool
You
Five
Pete.
good,
by
bro.
You
You
five,
good, bro.
driver.
It's no more
You
Five
good,
by
baby.
TV.
five.
Yeah, it's no more
no more popping, or
yeah, it's no more
Nope.
pop.
No more
Now
popping.
that
Hey, popping.
somebody got a wind tunnel
Hey.
behind there, though. I know.
I'm
yickety.
sit. I'm sitting in my car and I tried to turn the AC vents a different
No,
direction.
no, no, no. That
So,
ain't it. Cool, P. Was before you got on. I've been hearing it
oh, okay,
since.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So it was definitely my phone because it's not the headset because I put this headset on a different phone. I just wanted to see how it worked. Cool. I'm going back on mute. I got to run in and run an errand, so I'm gonna go back on mute.
Nah, you go back in
Okay.
the chat because they going crazy already.
I told you. I told you it was your phone.
Going crazy.
Look your phone. No, man, let me stop. Hey, what up, D Bottom? What's good with it, bro?
The Bizzle.
Man, what's up, Ars? What up, everybody in the chat and on the panel? How y'all doing?
Yes, sir.
Hey, brother.
Man,
What's that in the pound?
dude, Darvin Ham, man, he got a lot of decisions to make, D Bottom, man. What you think his biggest decision gonna be going into this off season, upcoming season?
Let me say this. I feel like Darvin Ham is already on he has a one up because he has the respect of the players and they play hard for him. And that's something that I didn't see with the prior coach Vogel. But I think what Cool P was saying she made a very valid point. Just knowing when to insert certain players, when to take them out, and just making sure that you're aware of what's going on the court. I think even Dolph said it as well. We saw a lot of times when he just was taking players out, and for no reason. And I think one of his objectives with certain players was he wanted to save them for certain portions, and he wanted them to reserve energy. I mean, outside of really LeBron James, everybody else is young, so they can play.
Yep.
You don't really have to minimize the minutes or anything, to try to make sure they remain they fresh at the end of the game. No, let them play, man. These guys are in their 20s. AD, he had 30, but I think he'll be okay. But he just got to be a little bit better than that. And I was hoping that we'd be able to bring in not necessarily a season, someone who's more familiar or seasoned who can help him out as well on the bench as an assistant. Not anyone who's going to take over or anything like that, but just, help him out, when he missed those little small things. But I just think it's a lot of different personalities. We got a lot of different players to do a lot of different things as far as like defending, shooting, how you gonna play Jackson Hayes and that 1-2 punch with him and Davis. I'm still hoping we get a big to be able to really solidify the depth in that big, solidify the depth within that 4 and 5 position. But I just think with that, just those small things. But he's already got the respect. They want to play hard for him, and he got a voice in the locker room. So that's already a plus. But just meshing everything together and just knowing your personnel and when to do certain things. So did they bring in an assistant coach? If I'm not mistaken, we brought in an assistant coach, right?
That was JP88 just said. I don't know who it was though. You know who it was, or?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I know about Phil Handy got extended.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking about. But yeah, just that, man. Just that. I mean, he did okay. He did all right for his first year. We got all the way to the Western Conference Finals. So,
yep.
Let's see how he built on that. And
Damari Curl. That's what we brought in. I do remember that.
Who?
Yeah.
Damari Curl. Oh boy, with the dread.
That's right. Because he on the summer league squad. That's right.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know
right.
what he gonna do. What up, Felicia? What's good with it?
What's going on, Felicia? Yeah, but I'm in high spirits, man. I feel like this is gonna be a good season for us, and I feel like we might have some players who have a breakout season as well. So we're gonna be all right.
I just wanted to come together, D-Bonner boy.
I want to ask you about Darvin Ham. You know, Darvin Ham has love for his guards, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, you know what I'm saying, he poured a lot of love on Austin Reeves, said he's going to be an all-star. He's going to be premiered in the offense, and he's solidified as the number 2. He's going to win the championship, everything. Just put a lot of love into him, man. As a coaching style, as a coaching strategy, D-Bonner, do you think that's the right kind of I guess, direction to put that kind of love at, you know what I'm saying, Austin Reeves, or would you put that to another player, maybe your best player?
I mean, I don't have an issue with it, but you got to make sure you're not doing it to it becomes a detriment to the team. I understand wanting to feature him, and he did a great job. Austin Reeves, he improved. Like, look at his numbers. The man improved. So
like crazy,
I can see, ingratiating him more and trying to, feature him a little bit more, but make sure it's within the flow of everything. Don't overdo it with certain players. And honestly, don't fall in love with, show love, give them support, boost their mentality and everything. But at the same time, just know when to back off. Know when to back off. If they're not on tonight, take them out. And basically what I was stating before, but I don't mind it. But just make sure it's to the point where it's hurting us in the end. But I kind of agree with what Dolph was saying a little bit. AD, LeBron, they solidified stars. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
they're gonna be all right.
What's your 1, 2, 3 options going into the season? Offense and defense, like together, like you know what I'm saying. All number 1 offense to get options, first, second, and third.
You restate that for me. Like what you mean? The importance or?
No, like say like the number 1 offensive option is so and so 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. I mean, of course, my number one offensive offense is going to be AD.
Yep.
2, I would say LeBron,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3. I feel like that's really up to whoever's really hot. More night, it could be Rui who got a mismatch. It could be Reeves. You might be able to throw Prince in there. He might get hot from the 3, or
D'Lo.
whatever the case may be. Even D'Lo. So I just I don't know. That third spot is just whoever's just gonna contribute
By committee.
Yep.
By committee, I heard that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Austin.
Well, if it is, good for us. But like I said before, Art, I just want all these niggas to come in and do what they need to do. Do your job, bro. Do your job when you're on that floor, bro.
That's it.
And D'Lo gonna throw a monkey wrench and all that. Watch.
Man.
Well, at least we can say D'Lo is a good regular season player.
So I want to ask D-Bot at this point, bro, about D'Lo and Gabe Vincent, bro. I know people are high on Gabe Vincent, right, for what he did in the finals, but I found his numbers. He wasn't that good in the regular season. He was decent throughout his playoff run, and he had a great finals, man.
Yeah.
Is there a little bit of fool gold with Gabe Vincent, or do he has a legitimate shot at challenging D'Lo for the starting job in training camp?
Well, I feel like the Miami Heat as a whole had a kind of like a night and day off season or regular season and postseason. Like, in the regular season, they was last when it came to 3-point shooting. The defense wasn't tight as it usually had been from years prior, but it really stepped up in the postseason. And then at the same point in time, Gabe Vincent, he was I think bench player at first. Then he was asked to come in and he produced at a high level as a starter. And then the man had that that nasty ankle injury as well. So that kind of
set him back.
Yeah, that set him back a little bit. But this is where I'm in with that between these two players. Because D'Lo, he is decent in the regular season. Don't get me wrong. He's decent in the regular season. Whoever's just going to be the best for us. Whoever's just going to be a floor general who can be hold their own defensively. I'm not talking about you got to be a Tony Allen or anything like that, but it can't get to a point where, teams are picking on you. And they're saying, we can just go at him or anything like that. So D'Lo, he got a chance to be better defensively as well. It's just not all about offense. So whoever's going to be the best version of that point guard we need, that's who I want starting. If that's D'Lo, so be it. I'm gonna rock with him. If it's Gabe Vincent, I'm fine with it. Let's just see how it rolls out.
I heard that.
I'm calling D'Lo.
That dynamic of them having probably playing, I'd say, close to the same amount of minutes. Even though D'Lo will probably be starting, it's probably gonna be our best dynamic. And then depending on who's playing the best throughout the game, that's who's gonna close games. So yeah, but that only makes us better.
Yeah.
That's like competition on the court. That's on practice and in the games kind of competition.
And they should take it personally. In friendly competition amongst players. We've all been in that situation, whether that be in the workplace or etc. It could be good for it.
You gotta show up. You gotta show up and show out. What up,
that nigga D'Lo better check his ego at the door this year, nigga.
Big facts. And the best way to do that is to ingratiate his teammates by giving them the ball over and over again.
Yeah. And man, the thing with D'Lo is, maybe that was just last year. You ain't always got to force that three. You had a decent mid-range shot. Take that, hit them. But yeah, we know what it is with him, man. He'll be decent in the regular season at least. So
he loves shooting threes, bro.
And
that's the whole league, nigga.
Yeah, he one of them.
We don't see though.
We are. It's just like with he got to be able to adjust because what he came in and did after the trade deadline was kind of a necessity, even though he got hurt right after that. But just be more. I guess, aware of your surroundings with this kind of team you got, bro, you really just need to come in and average about 14 points, but you really need to average about 8 or 6 a game, bro. You'll start guard in this league with Anthony Davis and LeBron James on your team.
And even with that, Art, you know, if it's your night, you hot, do what you do. You know, we all for that, but when you just forcing shots and you're not hitting, and your shots are ill-advised, you know, you got to check yourself. And partly some of that is on Darvin Ham as well. So
take him out, D-Bonner.
Yeah, man.
Take him out. You out there chucking, nigga, but you ain't bringing nothing else to the game. You just continue to chuck.
And you being a cone defensively. You know, again, it's not just him, it's him as well. You got, hey, substitute. You don't got it right now. Maybe we'll try you the next quarter or something like that, man.
It's going to be a lot more flexibility in the point guard spot this year.
Yeah. It is.
And he love his guards too. So, I bet you we see him out there on the court at the same time. Watch.
You probably will.
That's gonna be crazy, bro.
I mean, is it almost to the point where it's unfair to ask him, please don't play 3 or 4 guards at the same time? Because it's like, well, maybe he's changed. And we don't have the same personnel we had from last year. So
if he did that, bro, that'd be on purpose. Like if it was our 3 smallest guards, he went with like Gabe, D'Lo, and Austin. That'd be okay. Now you just messing with us, bro.
Yeah,
you just messing with us now, bro.
Yeah, no, he can't do that. He can't. No.
He can't do that, bro. If I was Rob Pelinka, he'd be fired, bro. I'd be like, nah, now you just playing with me.
Yeah, you don't need all 3 of your point guards on the court at the same time.
Yeah, because you got Torian Prince now, you got Vanderbilt, you got Rui. Those are all 6'6" and up players. So at any time they can be out there. So you can eliminate that completely. Like,
yeah, you got a lot of 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" niggas now.
That's why I want that Torian Prince back up too, board, man. Put that size at the 2-2 with Austin Reed 6'6", 6'7" coming off the 2. Our 2 guards 6'6", 6'7". Our point guards are gonna be 6'4" and 6'3". Small forwards should be 6'8" and above. Power forward 6. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because Vance is the shortest dude we got, right? Height wise?
Yeah, height wise. He's 6'3", I think.
6'1". Hey, what y'all feel about Christie? Like, y'all,
I like Christie.
I like Christie. He's gonna be
I hope they give him a shot. Give him some minutes.
Let me ask you
I think he will be, Donna.
Bro, let me ask you this question real quick. Between him and Cam Reddish, who has a better chance of getting rotation minutes?
You got to give it to Christie. I mean, he was drafted here. He's been improving. He's been doing his thing in the summer league. Cam Reddish, you know, he's part of our team, so of course I'm gonna root for him. But you know, it's gonna be a dogfight for him. He got to earn everything. You know, 3 or 4 teams within the last few years. So you're gonna have to take that. Christie, he's been working hard, and he showed promising signs last year. Whenever he got small sample size of opportunities, and I've been watching him play in the summer league. So it's him right now, without question.
Well, as of right now, they said it's Cam's spot to lose.
What do you mean?
With them bringing in Cam the way that they did, they said it's Cam's spot to lose.
Who said that?
So they're saying is Cam is a lock.
Hold on, stop. Who said that, sir?
That's what Pelinka was saying. That was the whole reason for him going to get Cam.
I never heard Rob Pelinka say that before, sir. You gotta have to prove that one to me, bro. Because our reports of anybody who has anything to do with the Lakers is that Max Christie is the one that's up for those minutes and for that rotation spot. Cam, I ain't heard nobody say Cam was like a lot of anything. He's the
and honestly, Art, that should be a no-brainer for Pelinka. So I would be very surprised if he said that. Not saying that he didn't, because I haven't seen it, but
Wow.
Besides the rookies, right? What we were doing earlier, Devonna, we were assuming that we had already signed another big, no matter who it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we were doing, Bonner, we were saying it's two people that's gonna be out of the rotation because we only gonna go 10 deep. And those two people was gonna be Max Christie and Cam Reddish.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your other big, and then you got everybody else backing them up.
Okay.
And Christian have been in the system, so he knows the system.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So Cam gonna have to fight his way up to learn the system.
And I just and hey, they put a lot of faith in the Max Christie. I think he's not gonna play no more summer league games. They're gonna let him heal, come into training camp, and I think that backup two guard spot between him and Torian Prince is gonna be up for grabs.
Yeah, that would kind of be an asinine to even, allude to, is Cam Reddish is deadlocked. So, it's up to him. He gonna lose it. Like, I don't know.
They have Prince slotted as the small forward.
Yeah.
I really hope you're not going off of this right here, what you're seeing on the screen.
No, I'm talking about what they're putting out on Spectrum Sports. They have Prince slotted as the small forward, sir.
But that
they got Cam as the backup shooting guard.
Listen, bro. At this point, I can say what you see now is true. Right? It's the off season. The team ain't even played together yet. Darvin Ham ain't said or said anything. Nothing is 100% locked. Right? What you seen on Sports Spectrum was probably somebody's opinion, like yours, saying that Cam Reddish is going to be a backup to something. What we're saying you that realistically going into the season, the Lakers are pushing Max Christie to be that spot, not Cam Reddish. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Max Christie, if we ain't got nothing to worry about with his hip injury, as our reports are saying, he day to day. I think Max Christie is probably going to be the first odd man out who have a chance to get some minutes. And Cam Reddish might be the odd man out because of just the backlog at small forward we will have if he do get minutes.
I think we'll go like 10 or 11 deep.
I think situational. People getting rest days.
Mm-hmm. Knick-knack injuries.
Knick-knack injuries. Things of that sort will get him his minutes that way. Yes, sir. I definitely agree with that.
Hey, and I do like that Hodge guy. I like him a lot. I like.
Oh, the shooter.
Yeah, I like him. He it's a possibility he may not see no playing time, but I like what he was showing.
It's not bad. Not bad. I heard people comparing them to KCP.
That nigga got a 100-round clip, nigga.
I mean, but he still ain't the best shooter on that team, though.
No, he ain't. You know who that is?
Cole Swider. But I don't know, man. Hey, I like both of them. But to me, those are conversations like any kind of like roster spots or anything like that. It's going to be a little further down the line for them two guys. I definitely think it's going to be I think we're going to have a 14-man roster, right? I think we're going to end up with two bigs, right? But it's going to be a 14-man roster. And what I mean by that is that we're going to sign another big, and then the other 15-man roster is going to be a two-way player, but he's going to play. If that makes any sense. Colin Castleton, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think what's going to happen. Dog, what you think going to happen with them last two roster spots?
Yeah, they probably saving one for one of them rookies, one of them two-way players to put on the bench.
Do you think anybody can 50 games, two-way players get 50 games, I think. They might have raised it. I'm not too sure. But,
as far as I know, it was 50.
Yeah, 50 games. So But within the 50 games, you could put him on a roster spot. Traditionally, the Lakers over the last 4 or 5 years go with 14 players, right? So that's not counting two-way players. So he playing, and we like him. We could just give him a roster spot then. We can go into the season with just him seeing if he's going to be cool at that two-way spot, playing him every now and again. Or if they do start Jackson Hayes, he will be our backup big, depending on who we sign. Another big. I think we definitely going to, our last two signings, bro, we're going to have one signing officially as another big, but our other big spot is going to be filled with Castleton, bro. I can see
What do you feel? Because I forgot about the buyout market.
that also leaves a spot open for the buyout market.
Okay.
Because at the time, D-Bonner, you can make a decision where if Castleton has been doing a good enough job to put him on a roster, or to just let his two-way run out and go sign what you need on the buyout market.
Okay.
It could work. It definitely could work.
You know what? And I'm saying this, I would actually be surprised if they gave him some burn.
Who that, Castleton?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be D-Bonner. I wouldn't
He's
be.
impressing them. He's really impressing them. And you know what's really impressing them, bro, is his passing ability.
He got a motor too, dog.
Yeah,
If he good for it, then a plus. But I just know, well, we'll see. He might just have to be big because, man, I was looking at the list the other day. Their centers, the free agents and stuff. I'm like, yikes.
Hey, remember, D-Bonner, we were saying Derek Lively was ready to play?
Mm-hmm.
Dude look a little better in summer league than he do, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you had to see which one was right, can contribute now, just with dude passing ability, how he just got with a whole nother team, people he ain't never played with before day in his life. And then boom, 5 assists a game.
Okay.
They like that, bro. That's why.
What are you talking about?
Castleton as a center. That's why I called him Baby Joker.
Oh yeah, because he be passing. Yeah, he passing out the doubles and everything. Nigga.
That rock, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching him closely in them games.
I don't think we're gonna get Christian Wood, man. I saw somebody say he the answer. I really don't think we getting him.
Bro, if they wanted Christian Woods, they would have signed that nigga right now. It's something else going on, bro.
Yeah. It's been too long now at this point. What, 3 weeks?
Yeah, D-Bonner, you signed everybody else at the drop of a dime, nigga. Everybody.
Right.
Back-to-back days.
And don't forget, like you said, man, they got these free agents signed quick. That's because they've been talking to them a long time. So if every prospective free agent out there the Lakers are looking at, if that was him, they've been talking to him a long time. So it ain't much to think about, Mr. Wood. You gotta make a decision, bro.
And y'all gotta understand too. My bad, CL. Go ahead, CL. My fault.
No. I respect the fact that he weighing his options, man. But I mean, again, it's the Lakers.
That nigga want a lot of money too, dog. He want to play.
He ain't getting them nowhere to me.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too, bro. I think he want to play and he wants some bread. I think it's he wants the combination. He come to the Lakers, man. To me, man, I don't want to confuse Darvin Ham as much as with too many decisions, bro.
That is true,
That's a good point, Art, man. Yeah.
That's another decision he's gonna have to make, and that's another rotation piece he's gonna have to choose. It would be a lot simpler if you signed somebody like a Tristan Thompson, even if he started Jackson Hayes. It'll be a lot more simpler because we could just put in another big who do that, or just do what a big does, so to speak, right? We ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, somebody coming in trying to get theirs. But the upside to Christian Wood is maybe stretching the floor. He'll stretch floor, so stretching the floor. I don't know.
Is it true he signed in Chicago already?
I'm about to, it just dropped this morning or this afternoon when I was streaming. I was on Twitter all day, so it might have dropped while we was talking.
Yeah, Top G Actors just said he signed for $10 million in Chicago.
Who, Christian Wood?
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to take no minimum from the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying. Once Art said it was 2.4, I was like, yeah.
Ooh, really? Ooh, no.
I don't see nothing, man.
Come on, man. I hope
I haven't heard nothing. Somebody say he signed yesterday, but I haven't heard nothing about it.
Nah, you better stop listening to Butt Crack Sports, bro. Real talk.
I haven't even seen nothing on that. It don't matter. Just go and put the boy Castleton in that spot, man, and let's see what it do, man.
Yeah, let's see what it do. I'm not mad at that at all, bro. Because I wouldn't be if you could tell what you call it, like you could tell that he's uniquely talented at something.
Right.
And it's at his infant form. I know he was gonna be a mid-second round pick if he didn't dip out the draft. I know.
The brief time I saw him, Art, he never looked lost on the floor. Never.
He know what he's doing.
And
he know what he needs to do. And what he does, it seems like he's been practicing about it for a long time.
He looked hungry to me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, dog, that's what I'm talking about, man. That it's something brewing, man, with this team, man. I'm telling you, man. It's a lot different atmosphere to me than it's ever been since Bron been, even though we won a chip that year. It seems like they got some really high quality young players, man. That
all you need is another big.
Yeah. If Darvin Ham pushes him right and plays him right, something gonna happen, man. Something good gonna happen.
Yeah, he was lying. I just looked up Sham's Twitter. I don't get what people get out. What you get?
Bonnie, that didn't pop up on nobody notifications, my nigga.
That's what I'm like, huh?
I don't even think the Bulls got no more money left anyway.
Hell no. They might.
Didn't the Bulls sign some people?
Yeah.
It don't matter. Just put Castleton in that rotational spot, man. I mean, not rotate, but just put him on the roster, man. Just get the white boy in there, man.
Get the white boy.
I wanted just one white boy, but I'll take two. Castleton and Reeves. No more white boys on the Lakers, all right?
Well, we gotta have one more, bro.
That's what I said, Castleton.
No, we gotta have three.
No, just two, my nigga. Two is too many.
We're gonna have to put Cole Swider up too, man.
Yeah, Cole Swider can sit on the third row behind the bench. He good. He can sit right there. He good. I mean, I like Cole Swider though. I like Cole, so you know.
Hey, like the options we got, bro, because it changed this year. So normally we had 14 men on the roster, right? Two two-way spots, right? But they added a third two-way spot.
Yeah.
But you only get it if you have a full 15-man roster.
Yeah, that'll make you have 18.
You know what I'm saying? That'll make you have 18 players total.
Yeah.
So see, man, that's why it's something up, like CL and Dolph said, it's something up. It got to be because we gonna have to sign more players. Otherwise, because right now only Castleton and I want to say Damani Hodge got the two-way contracts right now.
So it's just two of them, or it's three of them we have?
It'll be three if we sign two more players. All right, say we sign for the sake of argument, Christian Wood and Bismack Biyombo to our last two spots, right? Then we'll be able to sign a third two-way player like a Cole Swider or something.
So who is it now? Castleton and who?
Damani Hodge.
Okay. All right.
Because the rookies are on the roster. The rookies got roster spots.
Right. Okay. I got you.
And I don't see nothing about Scottie Pippen Jr. neither.
Well,
that's all about him.
Yeah, that's fine. He's finna go the way of Jay Huff, in my opinion. He's not gonna he kind of I ain't gonna say played his way out of a two-way this year, but you know, it was better players came along. And it happens sometimes when you're dealing in that kind of G League scenario. When Hodge
ain't hurt right now, huh?
You know what I'm saying? We draft the 17th overall pick in Jalen Hoods Scafino. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find yourself in a situation where you're gonna be like Scottie Pippen, who?
Hmm.
And that's what he finna run into, just like Jay Huff did. Jay Huff, we had ran into a situation where he was doing good in the G League. Then all of a sudden, it's Jay Huff who, and then that same year, some another team get him because that's how G League works. When you had
Mm-hmm.
a player who was doing pretty good, was you got better players now, you come back in and get them other players. So I see Scottie Pippen Jr. probably being, you know what I'm saying, picked up by another G League team somewhere. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
because he ain't getting no burn on this team.
And that's facts, Jimmy boy. He was not bad. I'm not saying he was bad. He got buckets. He was a bucket getter. But the problem with them small guards like that, that's all he was a bucket
Yep.
getter.
Yep.
That's
Quick
all he
little guard, getting to the rack. But yeah,
was,
hey.
with a little bit of an assist game.
Yeah, right.
About it. He said, "What happens to the purple dude from the Lakers?" Or I want to say Wendell. I don't know who signed Wendell. Man, I think Wendell probably still a free agent.
Dang, I forgot all about him.
Yeah.
That's what happens, D Bonner, when you change teams, nigga.
Man,
Out with the old and with the new, nigga. Other niggas don't even matter no more.
he ain't thought nothing about him, but I mean, he was okay while he was with us. I'll give him
He
that.
was. He was. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. He was a hustler
Yep.
when he got in the game. Undersized, but yeah, he was hustling.
Yeah.
That's crazy how a nigga like that could play center. But that's barbecue chicken, nigga.
Scottie Pippen can't play no damn defense.
And you want to talk about light in the and stuff. He was real, skinny and was trying to play them centers. That's
Big facts, my nigga. And niggas talking about Christian Woods and what you call him being light.
that was light.
Nigga. That nigga was a 7-foot point guard, nigga, with no handles.
Yeah.
No, I had an extreme problem with Gable playing center, and I've always been vocal on that.
Yeah, he was too small, man.
Yep.
At the center spot, man.
Because I remember
Power forward,
Alex
yes.
Fudge. Which one is doing good, John? Which one is they comparing to? See, y'all got me confused now. Which one they comparing to KCP? Alex Fudge or Damani?
That's Hodge.
That's
Hodge.
okay. What y'all know about Alex Fudge though?
Fudge, his energy is there, but I don't think his motor. I don't think his overall motor is there. He gives you energy spurts, but I don't think his full motor is there. W- Out of these games of summer league, he's been 2 out of 4. So I mean, energy spurts, motor needs a tune up.
Is this the big man?
The power forward.
Okay.
But actually, when our 2-way contract came out of the game, that's how we lost that last game. But if you look at it, they was going against a real center. As of summer league, they was going against a real center, a traditional type center. So that was an overall problem too. And we had nothing to combat that because we had no backup center. We have backup power forwards, but we have no backup center in summer league.
So that's not too bad. Well, he's been in the G League for a few years. He said Fudge is like fan though. I heard that is. So yeah, he gonna probably make his way through the G League. Most of them are. Only person that's probably gonna get some clock for real is Cole Swider. I think if we extend our roster to 15, man, I think Cole Swider will be that third two-way player.
Mainly because of shooting, but he still haven't worked on help defense or primary defense like we asked him to last year. That's all
I
we
think
asked
I
for.
think I think at this point in time, for what he would be required to do, which is probably nothing. I think I like the option that Darvin Ham having to just go say, hey, Cole, go on there and hit a few threes for me. I don't ask him to do nothing else. Just say, go on there and hit a few threes for me, man. You're going to play 3 minutes, man. I need 3 threes, bro.
That's all they're gonna want him to do.
That's all they're going to want him to do.
But he had that option with Max Christie, and he didn't play him.
Max Christie not as good as a 3-point shooter as Cole Swider is. Cole Swider's shooting ability is almost elite, like elite. And I think that's why I said I wouldn't put Max Christie. Like Max Christie is to the point where he might need the ball in his hands to show what he can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Cole Swider can come in and just run around real quick and get an open shot at boom, give me 3 threes in 3 minutes and go sit on and go sit down.
Playoff ball.
Yeah, real quick. Something real quick, just if the coach wants to switch it up for a second, or you know what I'm saying, throw something different at the opposing team.
So he's basically like a JJ Redick, pretty much.
He's like a Dollar General. What's the old boy name in Miami?
Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, he's like a Dollar General Duncan Robinson. If Duncan Robinson just walked into the league but had the same kind of shooting ability he got now.
Mm.
So yeah, come in and give me a couple threes real quick. If you miss one, you come and sit on the bench. Because he's definitely bad defensively. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving him that. So just give me your specialty real quick and come sit down and don't get absolutely burnt. You know what I'm saying?
But Art, that's crazy. Art, how many white boys that shoot threes that don't have defense?
I can't name you one, bro.
I mean, not don't have that has defense. My bad.
I know. I'm trying to think. That's why I said I can't name you one. I'm like, it has been some because I'm not crazy. I just can't really think of them now.
Of course, because it's been a while, nigga. All them niggas just shoot. They come in the game to shoot threes, nigga.
Well, ain't nobody coming to mind.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying, D-Bonner? Like all the niggas coming to shoot threes.
It was like Birdman, Andre Karolinko, Deadlift Shrimp. No, he couldn't play no defense.
Yeah, Karolinko wasn't a shooter, but he was a hell of a defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, shooting like that and play. Oh yeah, that's really on that.
Oh, someone said Caruso, but he wasn't a shooter though.
No, Caruso's not a shooter
at all.
No, never been.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves not a defender.
Nigga, that's why I said niggas shoot threes with no defense.
I don't know why these people keep naming these random people, bro.
Hey,
the whole point was niggas talking about what's his name? The dude from Cole Swider, like no defense. Duh. Nigga, like really? Nigga, he shoot threes. Nigga gonna come in the game to shoot threes and he gonna sit down.
Is Klay Thompson mixed with White?
You know what? He is.
Well, Klay Thompson.
We're not doing that, man, because you know.
But he is though. He is.
Our rule will forever apply. All right, so we're not doing it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm about to hop off. I'm about to hop off, man. It was good talking ball with y'all, man. Art, I appreciate the fire stream as always. I'm holler at y'all.
For sure, D-Ball.
Yeah, real talk, bro. Peace out, brother. Man, the one drop rule would always apply. Right. So Klay Thompson is a black man. Anthony Davis is a black man.
Nigga says, "Daddy black." I'm gonna call him black.
I'm tweaking because I think Anthony Davis got 2 black friends.
He do, nigga.
I know I'm tweaking.
Nigga hating.
I ain't hating, bro.
Nigga calling Anthony Davis a half breed.
Oh,
y'all heard it here first. Or said it. Y'all heard it, my niggas.
You called him a waffle, so I don't want to hear that, bro.
I didn't do that. That was Tiffany.
That was you and Tiffany.
Nigga, I don't talk about AD like that, nigga. Quit the cap, nigga.
You was like, what you calling Tiffany a waffle? Don't instigate, man.
Here we go again with this. Niggas always coming up with receipts for me.
Hey, my percentage went down, nigga. I'm about to be 3 like you, nigga.
Oh, mine still at 3 after a whole day. Yippee!
Mine went from what was it? 5 to 3. I'm at 3 now.
Oh, so you trying to reach my level? That what you trying to do?
I'm at 4 now, I think.
Nigga, it's only room for one of us at the bottom of this voting poll, my nigga.
All right, that's fine. Everybody gonna vote for Dolph then.
This nigga right here, boy. There you go, using your influence, huh? I tell you about you YouTube niggas, man. I tell you, niggas get on YouTube and just change on their homies.
Hey, man, go vote for Dolph, y'all. Y'all know what it is, bro.
Yippee, my boy, FBA. What's poppin', my nigga?
What did he say? He said, "Oh, Dolph is that."
Yippee.
He finna start instigating. Ain't that right, everybody? Unload.
You know what I'm talking about? Nah, that's my boy right there. You ain't gonna turn him against me.
I bet you gonna say that's the beginning of the instigation.
Why you gotta say what he gonna say, my nigga?
You know,
Why you influencing him to say something that's negative about Dolph, my nigga?
I'm just assuming.
You always assuming when it comes to me.
Before I
You
say
a hater. You a hater. You a hater, man.
Before we go too far. God, so far. How many people can you name on this picture, bro?
On what, the Lakers picture? Ooh.
Let me check this.
Ooh. Nigga. I know I see Glenn Rice at the bottom.
Yeah.
I see LeBron and Shaq next to each other, Magic in the middle. I see Vladdy over there. I see George Mikan. I see Michael Thomas. I think is that Kobe at the bottom?
Nah, Kobe is in the middle.
I see Kobe with the hat on. Okay, he's pointing.
Yeah.
Okay, I see Gail Goodrich. I see Dwight Howard at the top.
Yep.
I see Michael Cooper at the top.
Who's the white people at the top?
I can't really see their face.
You see
I think Kyle Kuzma up there.
Yeah. Who is that with the headband?
Which one? You talking about black dude or white dude?
The white dude with the headband.
I'm trying to see which one you're talking about.
At the top.
That's what I'm saying. See, I got like a 19-inch TV, so I can't see the top.
No, that's Alex Caruso.
I can't see it. Oh, he next to Eddie Jones.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I can't see the headband. I can just see half his face.
Let me see.
All right, that's Eddie Jones next to him. Will Chamberlain over there by DJ Killer.
Where's Derek Fisher?
I just seen Derek Fisher. I just seen D Fisher. Where you go? I think that's Derek Fisher down there, isn't he? At the bottom down there, shooting the ball?
Nope.
That's not?
Nope.
Who is that with the left handed? Is that Nick Van Exel? No, ain't Nick Van Exel.
That's Lamar Odom, I think, number 7.
Okay, it is with the that's right with the sleeve on. You're right.
So where's Derek Fisher?
All right, nigga. Ooh. I tell you where Rick Fox is.
Where Rick Fox is?
Rick Fox is right above Eddie Jones, under Shaq.
That's true. Keep going up. You got Shaq, right? Kobe, right? Pau
You got
Gasol,
Shaq,
right?
you got Kobe, Bron, James Worthy, Anthony Davis. You got Gil Goodrich above them. You got Paul Gasol, Magic Johnson. Derek Fisher right above Magic.
Yep, there we go. Now, who is that right above Derek Fisher?
That's Luke Walton.
Now, who is that in between Derek Fisher and Luke Walton? Because I couldn't figure it out to save my life.
You talking about the nigga with the wristband on?
Yep, pointing that way. I couldn't figure that out to save my life.
Ooh. Damn it.
And I think they put Russell Westbrook on this list too, y'all.
I don't. No, or he can't be on here.
I know he can't. He shouldn't be. But
He
Is that
not.
Gail Good? Or is that Gail Goodrich at the top?
Now, Gail Goodrich is by, I think Gail Goodrich is above Kobe right there with number 25 on.
With the purple, right? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think Westbrook on here, or this all champions.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
These are all champions.
No, they're not, because Lottie wasn't no champion with the Lakers. No, they're not.
See?
I see Lottie.
So
No, they're not.
Lottie, right? Okay, so I got a question, right? The reason I asked that because the dude with the handband you were just talking about,
Yeah.
who is he pointing at?
That ain't Westbrook next to him.
That look like Westbrook. Look,
Ooh.
is Derek Fisher, Luke Walton, and the dude pointing. Who's the dude pointing at?
Nah, that ain't Westbrook next to him, nigga. That ain't Westbrook on the other side, nigga.
Like Westbrook right there, right?
It probably is.
Bro.
It probably is, my nigga. It probably is.
Man, bro, I was like, that's if y'all follow Magic, hold the trophy, right? Zoom in, right? You go up, you see Derek Fisher, Luke Walton. Now, to my right, I guess I don't know what it is, y'all. You will see a little peanut head dude, look just like Russell Westbrook, right there. I'm just saying. It was a lot of people. I was a lot of people on here I didn't recognize.
Yeah, I know Sam Perkins at the bottom.
Especially
Eric Van Nexel at the bottom.
Sam Perkins, yeah.
Horace Grant at the bottom.
Who is that in front of Horace Grant? Look like Static Shock or some damn body.
You talking the dude with the black on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to look at that. I was trying to see who the dude was in the beard too. I can't really figure that out. Isn't that Ron Artest on top of Horace Grant?
Yep, that's Ron Artest. That's one. I want to say that's Brian Shaw.
Brian Shaw down at the bottom, Art, leaning over with the 20.
Yep.
Yeah, next to the white dude right there, whoever that is. I can't really tell.
Yeah, and I guess that color, man, that was from back in them times, too.
I guess they tried to do the best that they could with these faces. That's a dope little picture, though, Art.
Yes, sir.
That is.
That's a dope picture, man. I ain't never seen that before. Where you find that at?
On Twitter.
Yeah, that's dope right there. There's a lot of legends on that picture, man.
Hey, I already got a question for you. Could you do like a play-by-play with like old games? Would they stop that? YouTube?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say I gotta look into that. I seen Lamont do it one time, but I don't know how did that work in the parameters of it. Whether or not, he just took whatever consequences came with it. He just did it strictly for the fans, or he was actually able to do it. So I gotta look into that.
Because I know y'all younger than me, man. I would like y'all to, I know y'all have, go back and look at some of them old games in the 80s. Everybody talk about the 90s decade, but that 80s decade, bro, he was dealing with some superstars, man, some serious cats, man. And they weren't big, but they were super physical. You could just tell. Back in the 80s.
Hey, Art.
What to do?
Where's Cedric Ceballos somebody at?
Cedric Ceballos, I got you, bro.
Nigga, boy, you got me up in front of my damn TV looking at this screen.
What number was Cedric Ceballos? Y'all remember?
23.
20. Yeah, 20. Yep.
And he played with them, right?
Yep.
So they kind of gathered together. So if you look on your bottom left, like where Sam Perkins was at, you see Nick Van Exel, right?
Yep.
Who is that in between Sam Perkins and Nick Van Exel?
That could be him because that's like a 20 something.
I think that's Cedric Sabalos. Because number 9, I mean, if you go up, Glenn Rice, you see Eddie Jones. Because they're kind of like in a line. So you go Nick Van Exel.
That's not Glenn Rice 41, Art. My bad. That's Eldon Campbell.
Oh shoot! So they ain't going to line. Okay, never mind. That's my guess though. Bottom left, y'all. Cedric Sabalos.
Yeah, because I don't really see him at the top nowhere of this picture. So okay, Art, check this out. Who is that in the top right-hand corner, the yellow uniform on at the edge of the picture with the basketball in his hand, with the little fro, with the tattoo on his right arm? Who is that?
That's what's his damn name?
Who? Shannon Brown? No.
Did Alex English ever play for the Lakers?
I don't think so.
That
I think
name,
he is.
nah.
Was he
No,
right
I don't
next
think
to
he did.
AC Green? Oh, man.
Nah, because remember in them times he was playing for Denver.
I see Glenn Rice down there.
Huh?
I see Glenn Rice down there, 41.
Where? Nah, that's Eldon Campbell 41, the purple uniform.
What was Elgin Baylor number?
Oh,
22?
Yep.
Is that Elgin Baylor? He right there with Will.
23, Art.
Huh?
You know what? I think Elgin Baylor is like right above Will Chamberlain.
That's what I'm talking about. You said who's the dude with the ball in his hand when they were shooting?
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking the dude who above with the arm sleeve had the ball in his hand. My fault. I was talking about the dude above him with the yellow. So that's Elgin Baylor with the ball shooting.
Yep. And above him, number 23. I don't know who the hell that is. Like, I don't even know who. Okay. Oh, my God. Is that. Okay. So that's KCP, right?
Yep. Yep.
Jordan Clarkson.
And Kuzma.
Behind him, oh my God, bro, because he got tats on his arm. Is that Nick Young? Is that supposed to be Nick Young? But I don't remember him being 23 though.
No. Damn, there's a lot of people on this picture, man.
Hell yeah. JaVale McGee.
You know what, too, Art? If you pay attention to it, a lot of them old niggas have them older uniforms on.
Yeah. Everybody except Russ.
I don't think that's Russ.
I know, I was just joking.
I don't think that's Russ.
I see Kurt Rambis with the goggles on.
Where?
Kurt Rambis right there, but underneath the trophy.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised Dennis Rodman ain't on this list.
I know, right?
Nah, he sucked when he was with the Lakers.
Nah, he only played 1 year with us, though, right?
Yeah, he sucked when he was with the Lakers. Glenn Rice is up the top with 41. I see it. Okay.
What up, Jude?
Who's that number 5 behind Eldon Campbell?
Is that Taylor Horton?
No, not with that Laker jersey on. And if they did, and that's Taylor Horton Tucker. That's a horrible impression of Taylor Horton Tucker.
He did have a little fro, didn't
Yeah, but it look like that dude got sideburns. Norm Nixon.
he? Number 5?
No. What was Norm Nixon number?
It wasn't number 5.
Nope.
I'm trying to see. Oh, I think is that Norm Nixon above Will Chamberlain?
Yeah, that could be. Looks like him. Right next to AC Green.
Yeah.
Jerry
Yeah.
West. Mm.
George Mikan. Oh, Art, we are tripping.
The dude with the wristband
I
is right
think
with Ori.
I think the dude with the blue 22 on might be Elgin Baylor.
Yeah.
You see him right there above Lottie, the blue jersey?
Yeah.
That might be Elgin Baylor.
And Norm Nixon might be the one. Nah.
No, Nixon might be the one at the top, we said, above Will.
I don't know, man. It might be. But but I think the dude with the wristband that was pointing at Russell Westbrook is Robert Ory.
Nigga, that is not Westbrook.
I know, but I'm trying to make a reference point so everybody know where to look. That's Robert Ory, nigga.
You think?
Yep. I don't see nobody else on here that look like Robert Ory. And Robert Ory was right around that time.
Did Robert Horry have a full beard when he played the Lakers, though?
Hell if I know.
I'm just saying.
I gotta know about big screen. You gotta go back to the comments.
Yeah, I don't see him like this. So who knows?
My fault, CL, man. I was back there on my big screen trying to look at this damn poster.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Hey, what number was Robert Horry again, Art?
5, I think.
That must be him at the bottom then.
At the bottom.
I don't know. I don't see nobody that. It must be him at the bottom, that 5 above Elvin.
It could be. It could be.
Dennis Rodman is on there, my nigga.
Where you see Dennis Rodman at?
Right above Michael Thompson to the right. He right next to Sedale 3 elbow.
Sedale 3.
I thought that was him, but I thought that was. I didn't know he was a number 3 though.
He was 70. He was 73.
Oh, you saw that he right there by Ron Artest. Okay.
Yep.
See, that's crazy.
He a legend, man. You know they gonna put him on there.
Yeah, I see. What's that coach? He used to be a coach. Number 4, Byron Scott.
Yeah, he on the side right there.
What's that center they had back? Used to play with Pau Gasol. He was one. Andrew Bynum.
Yeah, he down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Huh.
Who knows, bro? This is crazy.
Yeah, it's a dope little picture though, man. Just show me the real picture so I can point everybody out, man. Because this cartoon stuff got me messed up right now. We calling certain people other people.
Yep.
And it's like 12 niggas got on the same jersey number.
Did we find Adrian Danley?
Would he be on here?
Oh man, dog. You know who that number 5 is now, bro? That's not Robert Ory, bro. That's Trevor Ariza.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, that's cat.
That's either Trevor Ariza or Devion George.
Oh. No, he was number 3.
Who, George?
Yep. Yep,
So
Devin George.
What number was Trevor Ariza?
I don't think he was 5. I don't think he was 5. Yeah, because remember Devin George was there with number 3, and then he said Trevor Ariza had number 3 when he was. Somebody said with the Lakers he was number 3.
Damn, so maybe Trevor Ariza ain't make the list. That's crazy. I still don't know who that number 5 is, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, is that Brandon Ingram up there with the headband next to Dwight Howard?
No, that's JaVale McGee. He's a champion. That's why him and Alex Caruso right there. Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, Alex Caruso. And if you go on the other side, you'll see people like Kuz and KCP and Jordan Clarkson. And I don't know who that dude is above Jordan Clarkson, though.
Clarkson ain't got no ring.
I know. But he on there. We already said it was people on here without a ring.
Nigga, they probably got Ronnie Turioff up there.
I'm just saying. Because sure, they got that damn there Glenn Rice and Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel. They got all them niggas up there. They never won a ring.
Nope.
So Luke Walton, no, he got a few rings.
Who are them 3 black niggas at the bottom corner though?
I have no idea, bro. None whatsoever, bro. I think one of them might be Dick Barnett, maybe. Is that Gary Payton above them?
That's Brian Shaw.
Yeah, it is Brian Shaw.
I don't see Gary Payton or Karl Malone on here.
That is also true. Maybe that's one of them ugly niggas in the corner.
Now them niggas just played 1 year, nigga.
Nigga saw the Dwight Howard. He got a chip though.
Now Dwight played 2.
He played 2 other years, 4 other years, whatever. He told
Hey, they made this picture. They made this picture after Dwight left the Lakers, nigga. Hey, somebody said that is B.I. at the top.
At the what top, bro? That is not B.I., bro. That is JaVale McGee next to Dwight Howard, bro.
Yeah, because I don't see JaVale nowhere else.
Yeah, JaVale won a chip, bro. B.I. didn't win no chip.
Now I'm looking. I don't see JaVale nowhere else.
Yep. And number 23 might be what was that 6 man that used to play for the Lakers? Strip Club Blue. Over there by KCP and Jordan Clarkson and Kuz.
Oh, that with the yellow uniform on?
Yep, underneath the white dude. That might be Lemon Pepper Lou. Did we say who Jamal Wilkes was, number 20? I don't know.
Okay, who you think the black dude is behind Kuz? He looked familiar, but I can't put a name on it.
Definitely ain't Cooper.
Nah. Yeah, wait. I seen Cooper. Where Cooper go?
Where was Alex? Where was Cooper?
Is that Cooper at the top with the 21 on?
I thought that was cool with the hat on, like the trophy.
Nah, Coop was a dark nigga.
He was dark. That's a good question. I thought I remember like an actual picture with him with that hat on. Damn, where Coop go?
Like I said, I can't see the face on the dude with the 21 at the top.
Nah, that's not him.
Hey, Coop got to be on here. I don't see him though, sir. That's blasphemy. Hey, somebody said that is Brandon Ingram. McGee don't have tats on his right arm.
You can't even see his right arm because you see the white shoulders. You see his left arm.
He talking about that arm above the white dude's head right there.
Right, and hold on, JaVale McGee do have tattoos, bro. What is y'all tweaking? That's JaVale McGee, bro. It looked just like him too.
AJY, that's not Gary Payton with that number 20 on.
That's Brian Shaw. Let me see.
Hey, somebody said that Julius Randle at the bottom.
All right, all the players to wear number 9, so we can find out who that number 9 is real quick.
It's about time, nigga. I'm too old to be sitting up here trying to think what niggas' numbers and stuff is, nigga.
Is that Nick? No, I see Nick Van Ness all the way to the left, so I'm gonna go with another number 9. Is that
what Woolridge number 9?
Right next to Sam Perkins? Say it again.
Woolridge?
Nope.
No.
All right, number 9, Rondo. They wore number 9.
Yeah.
I don't think that's Rondo.
Nick Van Exel number 9, but that's him up there.
No, Nick Van Exel is in the corner.
That's what I'm saying. Then Nick Van Exel is another spot.
Yeah. Chucky Atkins. I don't remember what he looked like.
Chucky Atkins was a little small peanut head dude.
Does that look like that number 9?
Hell no.
What about Jim Crones? He won a championship in 80-81.
That's probably him.
Gotta be, because Byron Russell in 2004. Sterling.
Nah, that's definitely not Byron Russell.
Sterling Brown, Kent
Nope.
Bazemore, Wesley Matthews, Luau Dang, Marcelo Huedas. I don't know who that is. Ronnie
Marcelo Wilkins.
Yeah, Ronnie Pierce, Chris Kaman, and Matt Barnes.
Yeah, they probably that first dude you said.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, because it looked like an 80s jersey, don't it?
Yeah, he a throwback, yeah.
All right, give me another one.
See, the nigga with the hat on, I can't really tell who that is.
Yep, that's why I think that's cool. I'm finna go look at 22 though. See how many.
Who was that with that damn hat on?
6
Why
wins.
you on a nigga with a hat on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That all that's Ryan. That's either okay, Elgin Baylor, right? Is the one with the ball in his hands. 22. And the other 22 is either George Brown, McCoy Ingram, Slater Morton, or Donnie Foreman. Some of these dudes might be white, though.
Yeah, because a lot of them names sound like they was in the 70s and the 60s.
Yeah. And now you can't even pull up their picture neither.
Hmm.
That's so old. So yeah, they're just the OG old players.
What number was Jamal Wilkes?
Jamal Wilkes. I don't know. I'm gonna see if he was 21. Well, it was something like a 2.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, I wasn't 21.
What was it?
I'm finna just Google it regular.
So did we? Okay, Jamal, that's right. It was a 2, but it was 52.
Damn, Jamal Wilkes' number was 52. Really?
And that could be him shooting that ball, Art. And that could be Elgin Baylor with the blue 22 on.
Yeah, because I ain't seen no other 52. Or it could be him, or it could be him right next to Byron Scott too.
Hmm. Nah, he looked more like the dude shooting the ball.
Yeah, he do.
Who is that? Did we figure out who that nigga is above the other dude that you said looked like Jamal on the left side by Byron Scott? That's bent, that's leaned over the white boy back. Rainbow stuff.
Hell no. No identifying markers, no number, not even, you can't even tell what jersey era he from.
I can't even. He looked like a younger dude though.
Yeah.
Hey, which one is Adrian Dantley that y'all talking about in the chat? I see Norm Nixon.
Where
You talking about the yellow uniform? Isn't that AC Green behind him in the yellow uniform above Wilt?
You talking about KCP?
Nah, right below KCP. The dude in the yellow. Isn't that AC Green?
AC Green, then Norm Nixon, then Wilt, and then
Who is that in the white uniform, the blue letters? Right by AC Green.
Russell Westbrook.
Nigga, no.
It gotta be. I know. I'm joking. But it gotta be. It gotta be one of the players like linked to that era. So you see the white dude next to Dwight Howard. It looked like the same kind of jersey. It got to be one of those players. So who played with like Mackin marketing? I mean, what's his name?
McAdoo?
No, not McAdoo. The all white dude, Mikan.
Oh, George Mikan?
Yeah, back in them days.
Shit, I don't think nobody on here did.
I don't think nobody on here did neither. So it had to be right after that because that's where the blue, like you see, if you see Mikan somewhere on here, it should just say Lakers, right?
He got the green uniform on.
Green. Right next to Powell?
Nope, over there by Kareem.
Oh, okay. It'll look like that kind of jersey. But right when they went to Los Angeles, that light blue, it'll look like that with Los Angeles on the top that you see the white people spread out with.
Right.
So I don't know who that is. Is that Pat Riley? I mean, Phil, who played for the Lakers? Did Pat Riley play for the Lakers?
No.
Who was that? What was that, 17 maybe? Right behind Luke Walton. With the hair like Pat Riley.
Oh, that's throwback too, Art.
What's his number? That's like 17.
It looked like 17.
Yeah, though.
Yeah, he looked like one of them early 70s players.
Only one they got is Ryan Sobey or Jim Pollard. I'm gonna say that's not one. Maybe that gotta be a 17. Maybe that's a 12.
Okay, who is that next to George Michael?
Jerry West.
Okay.
I just don't know who the other 22 is. I don't know who that is underneath Kareem, Kurt Rambis. I don't know who that is next to Vlade Divac.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is underneath that person. I don't know who's next to Vlade Divac.
Isn't that Lonzo Ball?
No.
You don't look like him?
No. Well, I'm like, wait a minute.
He don't look like Lonzo, man. With the post top on the side of his face.
Oh, tweaking, bro.
Nigga, I ain't no LeVar Ball player for the Lakers, nigga.
All right, y'all. That's my time, man. I'm figuring up out of here, man. That was fun, bro. Going back, trying to figure out everybody. We got the majority of the players. I wish I would have found it a little earlier. I would have made it a little bigger for everybody to see, a little better, but definitely see y'all tomorrow, man. Next stream, man. Maybe later on today. Members only, some music or something. Peace out, everybody.
Everybody enjoy the rest of their day, man. Have a blessed one, man. Stay safe.
Big thanks.
Anyone